We're live, guys.
It's alive!
It's alive!
It's a what?
There it is.
Settle down, buddy.
What's that you're putting in the jar, B?
I have some resin stuff in here, so it's my jar of Simple Green and a Nescafe thing.
Oh, cool.
So anything that's resin that I want to clean, I just drop it in there and then give it a good shake.
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 Howard, what's going on, dude?
Hi, guys. Hey, good show today, Gil.
Thank you. The guys here, I can't do it without these guys. These guys are the backbone. Yeah.
Well, you could do it without us, but it wouldn't be nearly as pretty.
Yeah. What?
Wouldn't be as cool.
So you want to get a really, really good laugh, Gil?
What's that?
You were doing the show and you were giving a shout out to various people and you were giving a shout out to Lenny, and of course me being a wise ass sitting there cooking dinner, I says, "Hey, Dr. Flake," and Liam starts calling him Dr. Snowflake.
No.
Of course, he's 4 years old, so he can get away with it. But you know,
Yes, he can get away with it. He's 4 years old. Okay, time to paint. I'm going to use my taco bowl, my salsa bowls here for water. My little salsa bowls. Let me get this. I got to take this back upstairs. This belongs to Mama.
okay. Well, while you guys are getting started, I'm going to set up my work area. Well, it's all well for you to not have your work area unset. It's way over the other corner. My work area is in the middle of the living room where he's got to play all day.
I'm smart that way.
Hence why I have the amazing collapsible workshop. Oh, it's right now. It's like coated in stuff there. Liam, don't get that close to the camera. You'll scare them.
Let me see, buddy. Wow. Look at that puppy dog.
Damn it.
Eddie, I think
Are you trying to get your snacks?
I'm trying to get my chocolate. I figured that since I didn't have my mint Kit Kat, I bought 2 of those caramel flavors. Yummy! Chocolate. Chocolate, you silly.
So that's okay, Mommy. I'm not diabetic.
Okay.
Oh, geez, I left my microphone live.
Hey, Rock. I'm thinking about buying me a pizza for dinner. A pizza.
Mama's cooking stew.
A deep dish pizza. Made me a pizza. So what's up, Howard? You working on anything today?
Nah, just taking it easy, taking another day of rest for my leg. I think I pulled a muscle the other day.
Yeah, you were telling me. You were telling us the other day you were kind of hurt there, huh?
Yeah. And besides, it was a good excuse to stay home and watch the show. Watch your show today.
There you go. Well, thanks for the support.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna start bringing in a guest every now and then. You know, bring in a guest and have them do a how-to, maybe. I think that'll be a good way to shake it up.
Well, what's this? Oh, okay. Oh.
All right, let's
So
see.
have you heard if there's anything new in the world of Mackay?
They've if you look at Steve had a video up what they were. Was it you, Steve, that had that video up where they were showing the new stuff?
For
Mackay.
Machining Krieger, yeah.
no.
Yeah, you had something up there on your page. I'll have to look at it. I know they're coming up with some.
Oh yeah, that's right. From Suzuki, the hobby show. Yeah.
Yeah, the show. I know that they've got a.
Asagawa. Or New Wave.
Yeah, but they have this new a couple of new suits coming out.
Yes. There's like 4 or 5 new kits coming out.
Yeah,
Reissue. If you look at HobbyLink Japan's YouTube channel, they had a couple of live shows, or a couple of shows from there, from the hobby show. They
Okay,
showed it.
I'll check it out.
Hey, Marcus,
I haven't watched the Hobby Link Japan show in a long time.
yeah, I ordered.
Either,
If you go over to Hobby Link Japan, you could pre-order their new suit. It's a Ammonite, but it's a new one, I think. Is it the Ammonite or is it? Hold on, I think it's either the Ammonite or yeah, I think it's a new Ammonite that they got coming out. But it's got, you know how that love guy, he put all that stuff on it.
Okay.
Well, this is one of those. It's got a bunch of stuff. So I pre-ordered it, but they only have one on there right now. But there's, I think, 3 of them that are supposed to come out, and I think they were supposed to have a few other ones that come out. Hey, Bill.
Okay.
What's going on, bud? Mike, big Mike. Look who's here, Mike. What's going on, Mike?
Cleaning shop. Cleaning shop.
Cleaning the shop. Did you end up getting rid of all those pieces you were trying to get rid of?
You know, I'm down to a very minuscule pile of stuff. Actually, the garage sale that I went to, somebody was telling, I couldn't believe that a lot of those guys really would like to buy broken or unfinished kits. Actually, a lot of them are really into it.
Oh yeah, that makes for good bashing.
America's modeling headquarters. How you doing, America? Marcus is in the house. Matt Peps is in the house. Me, I'm gonna work on this.
You got a full boat now, right?
Yes, sir. I think so.
Yeah, 10. I think. Yep.
Hey, turbine. Wow.
Wayne Lansby, where you been hiding at, buddy?
Can you hear me?
It's been a while. What are you doing?
Yeah. I've been busy. I've been really busy. It's like bank holiday after bank holiday after bank holiday at the minute. I've had Bad Easter, then I've got a May Day bank holiday, and I've got another bank holiday next week.
Oh man, you guys got a lot of bank holidays, man.
Yeah, this will be the last one until August. Then, well, it's all good anyway because I get the saving up for Tank Fest again.
Now, what is Tank Fest?
Tank Fest is basically based at Bovington Tank Museum, and what they do is they get all the tanks out of the museum for the weekend, which is a really good weekend. It's a really good weekend, and they have some guest vehicles coming over from France and Germany, and a lot of reenactors, a lot of more stalls as well. So bargains there. Yeah, basically it's a day out from the tank enthusiasts, basically.
Now, isn't Bobington where they had that tiger that they used in that movie Fury?
Yeah, they got that's that, and they've got a full mock-up of. They got actually They got a full mock-up of the Fury tank in a special exhibit with a 1-to-1 scale figure of Brad Pitt and the crew and everything like that.
Nice.
They've opened a new Tiger exhibit now. They've got all the Tiger variants in one exhibit now. They even brought Ferdinand Tanks joint from America for this year.
Oh, cool.
There's not very many of those left.
No,
I think they only have like one of them operational and 2 of them in existence.
yeah, they got a hunting panther coming. One of them and a Stungus Schultz 4 coming from Germany for the weekend.
Wow.
It's not running this year because they've got to do some. It's going to be for its maintenance soon because the transmission's going to need to be doing.
You're talking about the Tiger? Yeah.
Actually, I'm building a Tiger at the minute. I'm building it for a friend of mine at work who's into one of the tanks. So that's the progress I got on it so far.
Hold on, let me get it on there, man. I got it on me for right now. Now, which one is that one? The World of Tank one?
That's the no. This is the standard Tiger 1, but this is going to be like the Tiger 131 at Bovington. So,
yeah,
so by the time I get it, or whatever the up and everything is going to be for the competition first, and then my friend's going to have it.
Oh, okay.
At work.
Now, what kit is that?
That is the Tamiya kit.
Okay.
It's one of these. It's don't have the track links because with my work schedule how it's been, I find it easier. But I have got the its little brother, the Ming's War Tunes version.
Yeah, that's the one that Steve was just doing. Steve's making one of those.
So, but also, I've actually cracked the box of the 116 Panzer Mark IV from Trumpeter. I've actually started that monster.
What's that?
That's a 116. The scales. I don't know if anybody can see that. That's the progress I got on the paint and everything. So, 1,800 parts in that tank kit.
Wow. That's a lot of parts.
Yeah. So, I'm not complaining, but I'm not complaining because by the time I get this, by the time to go to Tank Fest, I have lots of money saved. So I can buy model kits
There you go.
and drink lots of beer.
Ah, that's the magic word right there, beer.
Yeah. I think I may take my own because it's sometimes it is expensive there. It's like 4 or 5 quid. It's like 4 or 5 quid a pint.
That's why I stick to Diet Pepsi right now.
Mm.
All right, let me check this chat here. We got.
I think I have. You were talking about the 131 Tiger. I think I know I have 1 or 2 of them around here somewhere, but I can't seem to find them now.
Yeah. You probably trip over them later.
Marcus is asking if that 4 is the OST H.
The
one you just showed, is it the OST H?
mine's the J. That's I'm doing the J version with the mesh skirts.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I actually picked up the King Tiger.
The 116 one.
Yeah.
Ooh. I've got the Ming 135th King Tiger.
Yeah.
I am not getting the interior for that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I've got the interior. I got the interior in the warehouse at Hobby Link Japan. So
I've got some stuff coming from China. I've got the E100 standard Panzer, and its hunting version counterparts coming, and I also got the M26 Super Pre-Shoot tank coming as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's the Hobby Boss one.
They have one of those at Bovington?
They have the standard M26, but
Israel used a lot of those, didn't they?
I think this M46, the pattern tanks, and the M48.
Yeah. Nice.
They got they got a nice mixture there. They got the Sherman Firefly. They got a Panther tank, a T-34-85 there.
Cool.
America says he's building a Harrier.
Which one?
Which one, America? Let's see.
So I just found out that I have the Harrier that I was going to order, and I already have it.
You already got it, huh?
Yeah. So I got to go to Sprue Brothers and cancel that order.
It saves you some money at least.
Oh yeah. The thing is, I can't remember when I ordered that one that I have. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. I was just saying, last time at Tank Fest, I was speaking to some nice American people, a nice American family who came all the way from Seattle for Tank Fest for that weekend. So, it was a nice day till about 5 o'clock. Then the heavens opened and it absolutely drenched everything in sight.
Yeah, I don't like this color. Nope, I don't like this color. It's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. All right. Find a better color. Different color. Not what I'm looking for. Okay.
You gonna say goodnight to everybody before you get ready for bed, buddy?
Good night.
Good night.
Hello, man.
Okay. I'm gonna get him to bed and I'll be right back.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. this one. Steel. Try these two. All right, let's see what this one looks like. All right, let's see. What's Josh says, what are you working on, Steve?
Yeah. I've got this,
Hi guys.
hey, I've got,
How you doing, Pedro?
What is that?
Thank you.
Russian what?
that is the Russian. Hang on, I can't remember.
Yeah, the fire
BMP.
support.
Yeah. I'm thinking of getting some not using the inbox tracks, like using metal link tracks instead.
That looks
Was-
nice.
It is a nice kit, and one of my purchases at Tank Fest. Oh, that's my night. That's one of my best purchases I've got this year so far.
The King Tiger.
Yeah, from Ming. I got that for about 30. Hang on, what's the price tag? Yeah, £30.
Is that the one that series they put out, like 3 of them with the interiors and stuff?
Yeah, they got
No, that's the tech conference.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got them somewhere around here. One of these big
Five,
boxes.
actually.
Yeah, they actually released a separate interior kit, working tracks and Zimmer.
Uh-huh.
It's a place online doing it. They're selling the whole for £85.
Yeah, they'd be attached to my phone over here.
But I'm just gonna build it as I'll just do as Arden one.
That was fun.
Yeah, I have all these kits that I bought. I don't know where I'm going to build them. I got that same syndrome that Gil has. So what do you call it, Gil?
Squirrelitis.
Squirrelitis.
Squirrel.
Richard's got squirrelitis. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Oh no. Yes.
Well, I just like to caress the plastic and call it my precious.
My
My precious.
My precious.
Oh, that's great.
I was actually thinking of painting that on the side of my compressor.
There
On
you go.
account of it's my birthday present.
There you go, my precious.
We'll see.
Well, I kind of got this to remind me of the syndrome.
Precious.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Howard,
Yes, sir.
I see you got the A9, the 9A multi-rocket launcher from me.
The 9A rocket launcher from Ming. Where do you see that?
Next to the just above the F-22.
Ah, yes, I do.
That one. What's the kit like?
Well,
Big.
that's a good question. Because I never opened the box.
He didn't even know he had it until you said something. Right, Howard?
That's right.
You're like,
Okay.
and what kid are you talking about?
I have what?
Yep.
All right. Well, hold on a second. Let me get something to open it up, and we'll find out.
Hey B,
What's up, man?
which intruder did you get? The 132nd, the A or the E?
I got the A. The A.
A. Okay.
Is that the one you're gonna get to? Get the A, man. We'll do a group build.
Yeah. I'll have to wait, but I'm gonna get one.
Well, you got the testers, which is the Fujimi.
No, I'm talking about the big one.
Okay. Open up the smirch.
Volume 18. Volume 16.
Got some skirts. I think they're skirts.
It looks like the chassis, doesn't it?
The chassis is, where is it? Hold on. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of small parts in this. A lot of small parts. Very well detailed. Yes. Okay, I don't see a chassis.
You probably have to build it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I see something. So
That looks like the
looks like the bottom of the of something.
turntable.
But looks like everything has to be built. There's the tires.
That looks
Yeah.
nice.
Wow. I have no idea what that is. There's something here with doors. Are those geese that I hear in the background?
They're like chickens.
Yes, they are.
I didn't know if it was on there or out here.
Yeah, I thought it was chickens there for a minute.
I started to reach for my shotgun, but I forget that I don't have one. I left all that stuff in Texas.
There's a little pond on the property where my apartment's at. It's one of the only bodies of water in the area that doesn't freeze in the wintertime. So there's always geese and ducks here.
Yeah, you don't want to be shooting at a Canada goose here in Canada.
It's a federal offense down here to kill them.
Oh, here too.
Yeah, there was something in the news the other day here in New York. Some idiot in an SUV ran over some Canadian geese.
Goose tastes like crap anyways. It's not that good of a meat.
The people were all out in an outrage over that because you could tell that it was done deliberate.
Well, it's an even worse offense up here. That's our national bird.
Oh yeah.
That's sort of like killing a bald eagle to you guys, you know.
Oh.
Well, you got idiots up here that do that.
Yep.
Oh, Steve said his computer kicked him off.
I'm gonna take a break to grab something to eat real quick, guys. So I'm just gonna have it on mute.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Hey Wayne.
Ooh.
Have you seen this one?
No, no. I've seen the the 405 Skoda gun. Someone's built a friend of mine. Someone's built that one.
Yeah, I got this one last year when it came out at a show here in New York.
No, I've managed to pick up a Patriot missile launcher for about £30. 135th from Dragon.
Uh-huh.
So
I almost picked that one up, but I had this other beast. I bought it at the show. The president of my club bought it. He built it. He says there's a problem with the barrel. You know, when if you want it up or if you want it down, it is movable, but there is a part in the back, if I remember correctly. He says it gets in the way of the free movement. So I got to look into that.
yeah, this is the that's a painting guide to the Terminator tank.
Oh, nice.
And there's a company called DN Models who do a airbrush mask set for that. Camo is there. So
Okay.
I may do that one for it.
I didn't know they made a camo mask for armor.
Yeah, I'll put. I'll do it. I'll put the group page.
Okay.
But they do. They also do like what scale chains and everything, metal chains.
I would really love to spend some time at the bench and do some work, but looks like something's on the way. I would really love to get some time, but
All right, buddy.
oh my god! And the other ones are sleeping at the sofa, so I think guys, sorry, I'll put them to sleep and crack a beer and hopefully join you later.
Alrighty.
Sorry. Bye, guys. Have a
No
time.
problem. Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah, I was gonna let Liam sit up with me for a bit, but he wouldn't quit moving around and wiggling and stuff. So
Yeah, he's being a little moving around a little bit, huh?
oh, he's been hyper as hell all day, Gil.
Man.
Go, 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 go. Boy's gonna drive me to distraction. Not that it's a long trip or anything, but you know.
Yeah. All right, that's not gonna work. I gotta get I need a different brown in here. Muddy brown, there we go.
Anybody know whatever happened with Don Yost's plan for his YouTube channel?
He moved to Patreon.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Because YouTube, you have to hit a select number. I don't know what the number is, a certain amount of people, and I don't think.
In order to do what he wanted to do, you need at least 1,000 subscribers. In order to get like a paid channel,
yeah,
you have to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers.
Oh wow.
I mean, and they do that because they don't want a bunch of channels popping up, and you know, so they limit. You got to have at least 1,000 subscribers.
I got 3. I'm trying to figure out who the hell they are because I ain't posted anything on that in at least 6 years.
That's just too bad because I was looking forward to seeing what he had to offer on that.
Well, he's got the Patreon. I mean,
yeah, I don't want to commit to something like, you know.
No, I think what it is you buy individual videos at $4 a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I believe. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what I took it as.
I think you're right. I think that's what he went with. I mean, nowadays, it's unless you really have to have a base man that's willing to pay. Now, I was kind of I'm ambivalent about it, either or, you know. But
I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not.
Yeah. I mean, if the man's got a skill set and people willing to pay for it, go. You know, hey. Why the hell not, you know?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, there's worse guys you can go pay to watch their stuff anyway.
Yeah, there's guys out there, man, that yeah, I've seen them. They've got some, you know, you're right. Worst guys out there. So I wish the man luck if he can get it off the ground. I really do.
I felt bad for him because everybody was attacking him without him even starting it.
Well,
I think it was because he came out the gate saying he was charging versus having a channel for a while and then going, hey, I'm going to charge.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, like Joe said, I think that's what at least from the people I know.
That's how. Yeah, that's my interpretation on it.
Yeah, that's the way it sounded to me. That people didn't, you know, they were like, wait a minute, man, you know.
Well, it's not like he's an unknown in the industry. I mean, the guy knows his shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
but my thing was with it being on YouTube. YouTube is the whole thing is supposed to be the whole free community. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. That's how people, and that's why they got pretty uptight about it. Yeah. Most people, a lot of people that I know, at least, you know. Like I said, me personally, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I wish him the best. I have his videos, the first ones he put out a couple of years ago. Well, it's been more than a couple of years, but
yeah, I mean, the man can paint, you know. He's got a style of painting. It works for him. It's been successful for him, and God bless him, you know. I say that with anybody else. If you got a style that you do and you're good at it, man, hey, God bless you, you know. Some people were like, oh, he wastes too much paint. Well, that's him, man. That's his style of painting. You know, you don't have to do it that way.
Exactly.
You know, I don't know the guy. Never spoken to him. So
his attitude, demeanor reminds me of my father, so I think that's why I don't like him. I just see my dad when I watch his videos, so I just can't get into it.
And you know, I've heard that from other people. Again, like you know, me, I don't, you know, hey, I've got my own haters, you know, so.
Oh, I'm sure we all have haters here and there somewhere.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure I've added a couple more to my list. But
yeah, I was gonna say it's okay because generally I don't like people anyways. So
yeah, it doesn't bother me one bit.
It's like I always tell people, Joe. The more people I meet, the more I like cats.
That's right.
It's okay. The more cats I meet, the more I like dogs.
There you go. Was that Bill?
So the more cats I meet, the more I like dogs.
The more you like dogs, huh? That's funny. All right, I'm gonna put this on here because I got somebody who wants to see me do it. So if you guys want to show something, let me know and I'll put the camera on there. All right? Did you guys stick around a little later last night, Joe?
Yeah, for a little bit. I think I got off at like, God, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, guys, I got to go lay down. Otherwise, I'm going to be sleeping all day.
Well, that's cool, man. You know?
Yeah.
America, if you've got, he's asking me how did I join in. If there's room, you can only have 10 people at a time inside here. But
I
if
think
there's
9 of us, so there is a slot.
Joe's gonna. I think Steve's trying to get in too because he got kicked out. But anyway, if there's room, you have if you see the link, if you got a webcam and you got your Google Plus account open, your YouTube, you can click on the link, America. It'll bring you right in. That's how you get in. I don't put the link in the chat because it invites all kinds of knockheads to come in. So it's better to do it this way.
You mean you don't enjoy that?
Well, you know, I ignore them. I really do, but it could get ugly. Stupid. No, I hear. It just, I prefer not to.
Can't blame you.
I'm still trying to figure out how that one that I hosted a week ago or so ended up the way it did.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how sometimes the way this interface works. You know.
Yeah, people that had absolutely nothing to do with the community or anywhere where I posted the links. Like I was sitting there waiting for people from the community to show up, and all of a sudden I've got this old guy. Anytime I tried to say anything, he's sitting there in a 3-piece suit, smoking cigarettes, staring at me. Every time I try to talk to him at all, he goes, "No, speak English. No, speak English." And then about 10 minutes later on, what looked to be a Brazilian transvestite prostitute.
Oh my God!
Now, wait! Back the truck up. How do you know what a Brazilian?
See, now you just opened yourself up.
Because I have lived in some very interesting places.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go get something to drink, and we need to explore that because oh my God!
You just opened. Okay, well, you just opened yourself up there.
Yeah.
See, Mick, you know what? Mick forgot I was here. That's what that was.
I have had some really interesting neighbors over the years, man. That's all I can say.
He's like, we talk about this thing.
What goes on up there in Canada, man?
Yeah. What the heck are you guys doing in Canada there?
Hey, you got to keep warm in the winter somehow up here.
Yeah, evidently. Oh, that's awesome.
Landy.
So Mick, you were saying that you got a Brazilian what?
I don't know. It was this Brazilian girl, and she looked like she might have been not entirely female, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't discriminate from people. People are, whatever makes you happy, but was something not entirely feminine about this one.
So what did she do?
And I don't know, but she was dressed like a prostitute.
You see what Dog says? He says he sent them your way, Mick.
That wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me with O'Brien there. But see, you're going to have to explore that now because I'm telling you right now, he's not. Richard ain't going to let this go. He's going to want to know how you know that was a Brazilian.
I think Richard just wants to know how to get hold of a Brazilian.
Well, it could be. It could be. I'm just saying. If you have either first-hand or carnal knowledge, I'm just saying.
No, that I do not. He wants to know how to get. I only ever once in my life got desperate enough to even think about a prostitute, and it didn't work out. I said,
Didn't work out.
I was homeless at the time. I was living in a shelter. I hadn't been touched in 9 months. I was getting a little anxious. So I figure, okay, you know what? There's girls downtown there would do it for a bus ticket. So I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want that. I'm gonna keep $50 in my wallet. And, well, do you think any of those girls were around the whole time that money was in my wallet? After a week,
of course not.
After a week, I went and spent it on a dime of the green stuff and some smokes and a couple of bottles, and I'm stumbling back to the shelter, and I'm flat broke. I got 2 cigarettes left to my name, and there's this broad in front of the shelter going, "Hey, sweetie, would you like to have a good time?" I yelled at her, "Where the hell were you 2 weeks ago?" That was it. That's.
Oh crap! You know what, mate? That's why I like you, man. That's exactly why, right there. You have stories, sir.
What can I say? I've lived a weird life.
You have stories, my friend.
Howard.
Yes, sir.
I've put a link up for that DM models for you on the community.
Okay, on Styrene or Red Dragon?
Styrene.
Okay. Thank you.
John, I see you sitting. I'm sorry, John. I just looked up and see you sitting there, Mr. Papes.
No, I'm just watching you picture, Joe.
How you doing, my friend?
Oh, not too bad. How are you making out with that mini art wall?
Oh man, it's it's not bad. It's it has its faults. There's some nice detail to them. I can't complain about the.
You want to see the one I did a while ago?
Please, let me see. Yeah, let me put the camera on here.
Hey, this is one of those mini art walls that you were working on.
Uh-huh.
It's a church. It's supposed to be a church, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? I was looking at that one on Amazon.
And
that's nice.
I had the same problems that you did. Like I say, they're pretty flimsy, eh?
Uh-huh.
And I had to use like popsicle sticks, on the edge here to give it some sort of backing so you could put some filler in.
Yeah.
And like there's nice detail and everything, but boy, they're hard to work with.
Yeah, that was the problem I had with them, John. I mean, they're very thin, and when I cut those 2 pieces, like you put the popsicle stick in there. I'm sitting there and I go to put them together. I'm thinking, glue's not going to hold this. There's just no way. The minute you touch it, you're going to break it open.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, and it's expensive. It's expensive too. So.
But yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. You're right about that. They are not cheap. But you know what? Again, it's not bad for what it was. I'll probably get another one. They're not bad.
Yeah.
I just, for $27, man, that was pretty high, man.
Well, yeah, and it's like I wanted to do some sort of a diorama type thing, and I thought, well, I saw them, and I thought, well, I'll give them a try because it'll save me a lot of work,
Right.
The nice thing about it is, though, the one good thing about it is they're really light. So if you're building anything like this thing here, it doesn't weigh nothing. It's
yeah, they don't weigh anything. They're nice. I ended up shimming it up, and it'll work out in the end.
Yeah, their vacuum form stuff. The plastic is thin, and it's really brittle too.
Yeah. That's the problem I had with it. It'd be a little brittle there.
And you got to be careful cutting it too, otherwise you're just filling all the time. You're just filling all the corners.
Yeah, I found that out real quick.
What I've done with the last 2 ones I've gotten is I've actually used them to make a mold, and then I cast them in resin, and then you don't have to worry about those issues.
Yeah. It took forever for them too. I know I ordered them. It must have been 2 months before I got them.
You know, it wasn't bad. I got it. Like I said, I bought it on Amazon, and it took about a month to get here.
Yeah, they come from Russia or someplace. Yeah,
Yeah, the Ukraine.
yeah.
Wayne,
Yes,
I got that link. Thank you.
you're welcome. Any use to? Is it any use?
Well, I'm gonna look through it and see what I can find. I already see a couple of things for the for a helicopter.
Brian says I'm painting a self-portrait. Yeah, Brian, this is me, man.
Gil,
Yes, sir.
what brand of brushes do you use for your figure work?
I'm sorry.
I was just wondering what brand of brushes do you use for you doing your figure painting?
Okay, normally when I'm doing stuff like this, I use either a Raphael 8404 or I use a Winsor & Newton. But
Okay, thank you. It's just that I got a load of Dragon 1/35th scale soldiers to do.
well, here, let me drop a little bit of this on you. Now, I picked up these brushes here.
Right.
He's right here. He's broken toed. Now, the brother there, he's one of your fellow countrymen there. And I'm going to tell you something. These are I mean, look at the point on this. If I can get this, there it is. Look at that. I know my camera. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's sharp.
Now this is a 0. Here is my my number 2. Look at that.
That is beautiful.
This is the number 1.
Ooh, that is nice.
These are sable, and you get 4 of them for $30.
Ooh.
And I tell you what, I've been using them a lot. I haven't used my Winsor & Newtons and my Raphaels. I've been using these, and I'm going to get another set of these. I really, really, really like. John, you would really like these, John.
Yeah, I go. I get my brushes usually at an art shop, you know, and I've used all different kinds, the Winsor & Newton, you name it. I'm not really stuck on one brand of brush, but lately there's certain brushes I like just because the handles are comfortable in my fingers, you know. And but yeah, there's a lot of good quality brushes out there.
Oh yeah. I mean, when I first started painting with these things, you know, I use the ones from, of course, like everybody else, from Hobby Lobby, places like that. There, and you know what? They don't hold a point. You know, they really just don't. But for this kind of work, or the kind of work you do, John, because you do some amazing figure painting. You know, you want a nice brush that's got a nice point on it and holds paint. You know? Here's the other thing that I tell: don't use these brushes if you guys are going to be doing enamels, and really you'll ruin that sable.
Yeah.
You'll ruin it quick. Yeah, you want to save these brushes for little work like this. You know.
Yeah.
Now, Gail, did you get those brushes locally, or did you have to send overseas?
No. I bought these at Adepticon, but if you go to brokentoad.com,
yeah,
you can get them from him. He's got all kinds of stuff, but I'll tell you what, his brushes, man, I really, 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 and again, I don't know the guy, you know, I don't get anything from him. I like his brushes, you know, and you know, I had heard from a lot of people that, you know, hey, Gil, those brushes are really good. You need to try them. Yeah, I hear that from a lot of people, you know. And I'll tell you what, they're damn good brushes. Damn good brushes. I like them so much. I'm gonna probably Monday. I'm gonna order order another couple sets of them, just so I got them here. You know.
Yeah, Gil, that's what I was on about. I've got these figures. I got.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I see them. Yeah.
Yeah. So do stuff like this for diorama, which I'm doing. I'll be planning for later on in the year. Involves what he series trying to get in.
Well, you know what, Wayne? You got John in here. John's a hell of a figure painter himself, man. I mean, you know, he could give you advice also on what kind of brushes he uses. You know.
Well, I just get a good, get a good, decent, stable brush that's going to hold its point, really. And there's if you go to art shops, you can get good deals. Like if I go, I'll buy 12 brushes, and it'll probably be somewhere between $50 and $60.
Yeah. You know what other brushes are pretty good, Wayne? Rosemary and Co. They're another British company called Rosemary and Co.
Yeah,
they've got some. They got some really good brushes also, and for a fraction of the price that you would pay for any other ones. You know?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Are you sure that site is brokentoad.com?
Here, I'll get it right now and I'll share it with you right now.
Yeah. It's just I can do the uniform. I can do all the like belt buckles and stuff like that. It's just the really just really fine detail work, like the collars, the unit, and the edge stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second here, Wayne. Let me show them. This is the site. Howard, let me get back over here. Give me a second here. I need to hear this. All right, give me a second. Go back. All right, can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here, Broken Toad web store. It's right there. You see at the top, brokentoad.co.uk.
Oh, okay.
My fault.
Right.
I forgot. So yeah, it's a .co.uk. And this is their brushes. Look, they got them singly, or you can buy the set right here. And there's 26 pounds, which is about 30-something bucks.
That's not bad.
Yeah, the soap is really good too. He's got some awesome figures also. But
I hate to say this, Gil, but all I'm seeing is your shop logo.
Again?
No, I see what he's showing.
I got the website page.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about now? Can you see it, guys?
I do.
Yeah, they can. I can't for some reason.
Yeah, it's Broken Toad web store. So it's brokentoad.co.uk.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, look, you know me, guys. I mean, I don't pimp people's products that much, you know. I mean, I don't. But if they're good, if they're really good, then I'll you got to tell people they're good, you know. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, Gil. If you're really short on cash, I would say a really good brush that's cheap, or Princeton, or Grumbacher.
There you go. I got a couple of those. Yeah, I got a couple of the Grumbachers. Are not bad either.
Yeah. They usually come at a pretty good price.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go to bed now. It's nearly midnight in this part of the world. And I got to be up in 6 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, and good night.
Hey,
Don't blame me. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for sharing that link.
I'll try and be back again next time, but fortune is not in my favour at the minute. And see you later.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, Gil.
Yes, sir.
I had to stop because I thought I was going to ruin it, but what do you
I'll be
think,
right back.
Dane?
I'm sorry, what was that again? You
With
broke
the
up.
heat staining on my exhaust. I had to stop myself last night.
I mean, it didn't look too bad. What happened? I saw it. I saw the picture of it. Yeah, you got to be careful. See, you know what happens there is you start doing something like that. Before you know it, man, you're just like, oh man, that looks good, and then you know, it happens to me all the time. You end up ruining it, you know.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did you end up? How'd it come out? I saw the pictures last night.
I kept messing with it again today after.
And what happened? Did you get it better?
What do you think? Take a look.
Hold on, let me switch the camera. Hold on. Where you at, Joe? You know what? You're not showing up on mine. I see black. What is wrong with? I'm gonna reload real quick. Hold on, guys. I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna reload real quick. Okay. Now, where's Joe? Did we lose him?
No, I'm looking. I'm seeing him.
I can't see him. Can you? I can see him, and then when I go on him, yeah, when I go on him, I can't. Okay, there you are. Okay.
Joe is there. He's just really laggy.
Yeah. All right. Now lift it up a little bit, Joe. All right.
I think my lighting in here.
All right. No, you're okay. You want me to give you a little hint on something here?
Yeah.
All right. Look, I'm going to show you on a. All right. You see the pipe? Like if you look at when it's coming out of the block, you on the left side, the right side looks really good. Okay, you want to add when you're coming all the way down, that blue all the way down.
Yeah.
You want to add some silver there because pipes don't burn all the way down like that.
Okay.
Where you got the heat, Joe, is coming out of the block and at the bend, and down at the bottom where where the weld would be.
Yeah.
Where they all come together. You want a little heat stain in there because that's where the gases will all congregate, right? But the closer to the block it's going to be the hotter. So like coming out of the block is where you got that gold and that blue. It looks good. Coming down a little bit, all that blue you got there, except for the bend, right where the bend is.
Yeah.
You want to just dry brush a little bit of silver on there, just a hint, though. You gotta not too much, but you want that little here. Let me show you what I mean, Joe. Hold on. The best way for me to show it to you is this way here. Give me a second. Let me get I've got a set of pipes here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Can't find the pipes, but I'm going to use this little piece right here to show you what I mean. All right. Can you see? I'm going to put the camera on you so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. Now, say this is your pipe, right? Right here. Let me cut this. We're going to use this and this. All right. Let me find me some. I'm going to use this Tamiya powders because I don't have the. Instead of grabbing a bunch of paint, but this will do exactly what I want it to do. I'll turn this on. I'm going to shoot this as a chrome real quick. Now. gonna, for all the Wawas out there, this is the way I do it. This is not the end all and be all. There's other ways to do it, but this is a quick way to do it, Joe. You could, I wouldn't. I mean, you got the foundation on it, Joe. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the gold and the blue and all that, you're okay there. Just let me do this real quick. Where did I do with my paint? All right. All right. Let me get a little squirt here. We're not going to use a lot. It's okay. I'm going to paint this, the chrome, and then dry it real fast. You know what? I am going to use paint just because you're using paint. Give me a second. Let me just, I'm pretty bad about these dirty airbrushes, so. Yeah, for anybody else that was talking about brushes, Fernando says that Pedro Fernandez says Optolong has some nice brushes also. So I've never used them, so I don't know. I do have a couple of those old MIG brushes and the AK brushes, and those were caca for what I was using them for.
Yeah, but those are synthetics, and this one.
What's that, Pedro?
Yeah, those ones are synthetic. The
Yes.
The orange
Yes.
ones. Yeah, they're synthetics and they're really bad.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not good at all.
Oils and weathering, yeah, they're okay, but the paint figures and stuff like that. But these ones from Optline, they're kind of cheap. They do some nice work. So if you guys want to,
all right, let me turn off this here so you guys.
Yeah, well, and they come with you can buy the soap for the brushes as well. Seems like we have plugin. It's coming again.
Yeah, those Aptolong brushes are supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
They're not engineered quality stuff, but they're okay.
Yeah. Anybody out there that does, if you're painting something and you're at your table and you can go to a dollar store and you get one of these. You know, nice. These things are indispensable to keep next to your painting station.
Is that why your hair always looks so nice, Gil?
That's why it always looks so beautiful. All right, guys. Now.
Hey, you're lucky you have hair.
I need this. Yeah, my brothers tell me the same thing. I need a little purple or blue. Where's my blue? All right, we're going to use a heavy blue. Maybe a purple here. There. I got the copper. All right. I'm going to use these two colors here, Joe. Here we go. All right. So say this is your pipe right here. Okay, here's your block, right? So drop a little blue there. Shake this up. A little gold or brass or whatever color you know, gold, brass. All right, I'm going to use a dry brush. So I'll go in and just do this. Now right here at the bend, I'm going to put just a little bit, like right here. You can also, there's a black I need to get too for like the soot. Yeah, it took me a while to learn how to do this, Joe.
My problem is I always end up with too much paint on my brush. I always think it's not.
Just, you know what? You see what I'm doing here? I just dip it a little bit and I do this. Take it all off. When there's barely anything on there, Joe. Barely anything on there.
Yeah.
All right, so now there's my blue. Okay. Now clean that off.
So basically, you're just dry brushing it, right?
Well, there's other. I could paint it on there, but I'm doing it a quick way, which is pretty good too. Now, see, now I'm coming in with a little gold. Now a little bit of, I'm going to touch up the blue, a little blue in there. Now I need black. I need some black for soot. Where's my black? That's a black gray. That's a dark rubber. You know what's pretty messed up is I don't use black paint a lot, so I have a hard time. I maybe got 1 tube out of 300 things of paint. I probably got 1 tube of black. All right. You can use a sepia too. Joe, I don't know if you can see that. It's very small. But you see what I'm doing there? You see how the color, I don't know if it's coming through. Can you see it?
My issue is I don't think about it about layers, taking my time until I throw a bunch of paint on it and look at it and go, oh, well, that's not right.
Yeah, you got to add layers to it, you know. You could start with the blue, put a little gold, then lightly dry brush some black. I've seen people put the blue, dab a little black on. The black is just there to give it a scorch look, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I use candy purple and ultramarine bright blue.
Yeah.
And
So
pearl
there it is.
yellow.
But you're out. And then if you use these, this is what I like using too. You got any of these? But that's set right there. Because then you take these.
And that's just a powder?
That's all it is. Remember the makeup I showed you?
Can you spray clear over that?
Yeah, you can. Look, you take the blue, just do this. Look, right here. Again, we're just going to go on the bend because that's where the heat's at. So we got the blue there. I'm going to, move it with my finger. Go in and get a little gold.
like an hour. Look behind the washer and dryer. What about the door right there? What about in the dresser?
A little black, just a hint of black right at the tips here as a scorch mark. You see that? Look at that.
Okay. Yep.
Now, of course, you could work it and make it, refine and make it look better. But that's basically the principle of it. Less is best. Less is more. And you want that scorch. You want the heat at the bends and at the manifold and at the bends of the pipe. You'll get it, Joe. You got the right. You're on the right track. It doesn't look bad. You can just clean that up and it'll look great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Vinny's in the house. Vinny, he was killing. Vinny was killing me yesterday.
Hard time last night.
Oh man, his woman was gonna bust him up, man. he was talking all that. Hey, Vinny, we're talking about you, buddy. Vinny was talking all that stuff, and all of a sudden he turns around and says, "Hey, babe, you awake?"
I thought I was gonna die when you did that.
Yeah. Hey, are you awake? I'm making a washer, guys. That's what you see me do. Instead of the water, I got this is a matte medium with some water in it. Making a dark brown, a leather. Okay. All right, Bravo. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Bob Booskin says you can fill pieces in with hydrocal. I'm Mary Poppinjall. Atomic dog. I swear to God. You're crazy. Okay. Oh, the boxes are out of stock. So hey, John, what's your new project you're working on?
Oh, and to the J.
Oh, we lost him.
Hiding spot. She opens, left the phone open just enough, and it closes right behind her.
Hey, Nick, did you see when you're moderating the chat also, like with me? So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I made you moderator on the chat too. So.
Okay. That's cool.
Well, no, that's just in case you don't have just like I do. We look up every now and then, but if somebody gets a little
Little testy, yeah.
Just get rid of them.
Yeah, if that guy in the three-piece suit comes back.
Yeah.
You know what? He was creepy enough. I think it was the Brazilian broad that creeped me out more though.
Wait a minute. Where did Oh, Steve got in. Good.
Yeah, Steve's in, but Richard left. I was away from the computer for a minute. I had to go yell at my little guy. He was getting into things in the bedroom.
He never even said bye. Okay. I had to paint this leather here.
Oh, I got one of those circle cutters, Gil.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just used it. It's so much easier than the compass style ones.
Now, is that the one from that you got it off of Will was showing those on this page, right?
Yeah, it's the Shadow Hobby in the U.S. has them now, so you don't have to go overseas.
Now, what did that run you? If you don't mind.
50, 55.
That's not too bad.
Well, no, I mean, and from overseas, they were running people 85, 88 bucks with shipping.
Yeah.
And here it's priority. In 3 days, you got it. But I was able to do cut
Let me put it
masks
on
for
your
the cutters.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that, man.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, camera's on you there, buddy. Look at that. Perfect circle, huh?
Oh yeah, let me get a new piece of tape because that one has the circle masks all over it.
Yeah, I've actually been wanting to buy myself one of those.
Those little bitty ones right by that liner, you did it with that circle cutter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, we'll do another one. So you just, and it has a rubber or silicone on the base so it won't slide. You just put it on, hold the outside, and just sort of push it around.
Check that out. Wow.
There you go.
How small can you get with that, Bill?
They say, what, half a mil?
Now, does it come with spare blades?
No, it didn't. It just came with the one normal.
Can you buy another blade for it, though?
Yeah, they carry these and the blades.
Okay.
How big can you go with that?
Let's see the smallest.
Well,
He's got a small one in there.
I can't even see it. Okay, that's a little too small for it.
Now, who sells that?
Shadow Hobby. I'll look in a minute and see if I can find the link and put it on the page.
I got to get one. God damn you, Bill. These guys are always telling me I'm getting them. Look what you guys are.
Well, here's.
Yeah, you guys are murdering my pocketbook. Look
There's
at
that
that.
one.
Wow.
And that, I mean, there's a toothpick next to it.
Wow. That's perfect for like masks on road wheels and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how big can you go with that, though?
Let's find out.
What tape are you using there, Bill?
It's the MT washi tape, but it's 100 mil wide.
Awesome.
I had to get it from Japan, but they have it in 50 and 100 mil like this.
If you don't mind me asking, what they charge you for that? The shipping here.
Shipping wasn't bad, maybe $3 or $4.
If you do, you still have the link for them?
It was on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
But this is the big one.
Nice. Look at that.
Not bad. Not bad.
So,
That's sharp. Yeah, if you don't mind, Bill, if you can find that link, that'd be great. What size tape was that again? I'm looking on Amazon right now.
it's the 100 mil.
Okay.
They have it in 50 wide and 100 mil. Now a lot of it is decorative, so it has designs and stuff all over it.
Yeah.
But they had this one because that's the tape I use instead of Tamiya tape, all the MT stuff.
Right. That's what I have inside my Tamiya holders is the washi tape.
Yeah.
I got the washi, but that 100 mil washi tape. Yeah, it's not popping up, but I'll find it.
Okay.
Yeah, it may be under MT Casa because it's a different. I don't know if it's a different branding or what, but it's
MT
Casa, CASA.
MT.
So now I got to buy myself two toys. I'm gonna have to get one that can do bigger circles and then one of those.
I found it. It's a floral, but they also got the without matte black, 100 millimeter by 10 millimeter.
Yeah, because it's it's 100 mil wide and it's 10 meters long, I think.
Yeah, I got it right here. 1025, free shipping on eligible orders.
Yeah, it's just like their other rolls.
Send a link, Gil.
Those are used. But
I'm going to show it to you guys right now. You ready? You ready? Oh, got it on Bill. Let me put it. I'll send you the link though, Steve.
Drum roll, please.
You see it?
Okay, yeah. See, I don't care if it's decorative. It's going to change color once I start spray painting anyway.
It's decorative don't bother me.
You got a lot of windows open, Gil, or something.
I got a lot of windows open.
Yeah.
It's not, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. I'm sorry. Right there. That's what you wanted.
Okay.
I'm going to send you the link right now, though. Anybody out there that's watching it, this is what it is. And I'm going to send you the link right now, Steve.
Okay.
All right. Stop that. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, some.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And those are the other sizes, so people can see them. I mean,
Let me see. Hold on.
Again,
Let me see.
that's just the 6 and the 10.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
15.
got a ton. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? I see guys talking that, oh, that's not like Tamiya. It's exactly like Tamiya.
Well, that's the same brand. MT,
yeah,
company that makes this stuff, is the one that makes the 40 mil Tamiya tape.
You know
at
what?
least.
This right here, Bill, is the same. Is that yellow tape that you got up there in that row?
Yeah.
That's what's inside here.
Yeah, it's the same one I have over here. I got the Tamiya tape in the dispenser, but it's the same stuff.
Been using it for a year and a half, a little longer maybe.
Yeah.
See, now I don't
And
feel
this-
so cheap. I know I'm not the only guy that recycles his Tamiya tape containers.
Oh yeah.
But these are what, like $9 on Prime, and you get
Yeah.
20 of them.
Yep.
Way cheaper than Tamiya tape.
Size 3.9 inches by 32.8, which is 100 millimeters wide.
You got to be careful on some of their decorative stuff because it's not a normal washi paper like Tamiya tape. It's a more glossy, like duct tape almost.
Yeah, they've got this one, and they got one that's a little bit. Let me go to the other one. They got one that's half, which is still pretty good. It's 50 mil, which is still pretty good. The 50 mil. I could use that for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, the shipping's not bad. And it took, I think, 3 weeks to get it here, which, coming all the way from Japan to the middle of, the middle of the U.S. isn't bad.
What are you doing? Okay, you go to the bathroom.
Ordering it now. Well, I use that automotive tape. I get it from Coast Airbrush.
Yeah.
And but when I get it here, to me it feels the same as the damn stuff that we got here. And I paid 3 times the amount for it,
Yeah. Well, I got this because I have some 132nd Japanese. I had a zero and a frank I'm going to do, and I want to cut the mask myself. So I got the 100 mil tape and the circle cutter, so I can do it real easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, where that would come in handy for me is I do mostly battleships. And a lot of the times they're German, and all the German battleships had the Swazi on the deck as an air recognition symbol.
Yep.
And that'd be perfect for painting those on the deck.
Oh, yeah. Or what else works is if you can find a circle punch the right size.
See, the one I'm working on right now, I actually don't need to worry about it now because the deck I've got coming has the air recognition symbol pre-printed on it.
That's nice.
But before I made that deal with ScaleDex.com, I was killing myself trying to find something the same size so that I could use it as a template. And a can of tomato paste, the small cans, almost the right size, but not quite.
That's always what I would do. I'd have to find something close to the right size.
Yeah.
And it's just a pain.
Yeah, the yellow is out of stock. Damn it.
What was the name of that company you got that circle cutter?
Yeah, that's yellow.
It's Shadow Hobby.
Shadow Hobby.
I'm trying to find the. I'm trying to go through because if you just Google Shadow Hobby, it comes up with a completely different website. So I'm just have to use my phone. I'm trying to find the link in my email from when they told me it was shipped, but I think it was a different email. So yeah, I'll find it and put it on the Syndicate Facebook page.
Okay. Thanks.
I think my kid's going crazy in that bedroom. I hear him making noise in there, and all I can hear in my head is Hank Hill going, "That kid ain't right."
Yeah, see, the yellow is out of stock, but the green is in there, so that's okay. I could use the green. The green ain't gonna hurt me.
Oh, for the tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The yellow's out of stock. I got one. I was able to buy one, but that's fine. I mean,
Well, I mean, how often are you going to go through, 10 meters of 100 mil tape?
yeah. I mean, if I get one of each, that's fine. That'll last me a long time. Just like the 50 meters, get two of them, and I last me for even one, just one of them.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
It's one of those things you're not going to use all the time, but when you need it, you got to have it.
Well, I do a lot of like skateboards and Xboxes, stuff like that. But even then, when I'm using a stencil or something, I can use other tape for it. This is really nice, like one of them, It's not bad,
Yeah, when you're doing bigger stuff, you can just use paper and a thinner line of tape.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I think I found the website. I'm sharing it on the screen if you can see it.
Yeah, there it
Hold
is.
on.
Yeah, that's it.
Give me a second, buddy. Let me add this to my cart. Okay, let me go here, and then I'll check it out in a second.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, that's been ordered. All right, hold on a second now. What do you got there?
The Shadow Hobby thinner line circle cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let me write that. Do me a favor when you get a minute, Howard, on the Facebook, on the Messenger.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send me the link. I appreciate it, buddy.
No problem. I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just checked. I think they charge like $8 for shipping or something, so it's not bad. I mean, it's better than the $80 people were paying to get it from Singapore or wherever it was coming from.
Oh yeah. Thanks, I appreciate that, Bill.
Yep.
Man, I looked at it, and by the time it was like 70-something bucks by the time it was all said and done.
Yep.
Somewhere around there. It was some stupid, ridiculous price,
Yeah, then you got to wait 3 weeks.
Yeah. See, like Baltazar had bought these files from some guy. I can't remember the name of the files. And it was a Facebook thing, so you had to order them through Facebook. Well, the guy sent them to him, and I kept sending the thing. Look, dude, I want to buy them. I want a couple of sets here. Never answered me. I could never get the guy to answer me.
Probably because they don't write in English.
Well, I mean, Balthazar gave me the link, and everybody, I knew most people I knew that had bought from them had no problem, but there was a few of us that had ordered from him, and he just, I don't know if he didn't, if it slipped through the cracks, but, it don't slip through the cracks that many times,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, the hell with it. I'm not going to, if you don't want to take my money, that's fine. So I told B if he ever orders them again to let me know.
You should have it by now, Gil.
Thank you. Yeah, I just came through. I'm looking at it now.
All right.
Okay, let me get back to this. Battle Mind 72. How you doing, brother? I think I'm sending my wife a message here. I'm gonna make some Philly's cheesesteaks tomorrow. Yeah, I got it now. Thanks, Howard. I appreciate that.
No problem, bro.
So, Gil, how much would you charge for shipping on that?
On what?
Philly cheesesteak.
Shit. That would have to be like an overnight thing, right?
I would hope so.
Yeah. I made them a while back for my daughter, and I was thinking when I went upstairs to get some tea, I asked my wife. I said, "What do you want for dinner tomorrow?" And we're thinking. I said, "Why don't I make these, the Philly cheesesteak like I did the last time?" She liked them, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do.
As you're doing that, so when she says or gets mad at you for buying stuff, you can be like, "Hey, I made dinner."
Yeah, Mama's pretty good about that, Bill. She lets me do as long as within reason. Within reason. As long as I don't get too stupid,
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, she lets me do whatever I want. And every time she's, she'll say, "You really need that?" And I'm like, "Well, you're the one that started me on this hobby."
That's what my wife does to me. She goes, "Are you going to use that?" I'm like, "Of course."
Yeah. Every time I tell, we'll go, like when we go take the dogs to get groomed, we usually stop and have lunch or whatever, right? And then I'll stop at the hobby store. She goes and does whatever she does, right? She'll come in with me to the hobby shop, and she's bored as hell, but she, God bless her, she's there with me, right? So anyway, we'll be looking at something, and I start looking at all the paint, and she says, "Do you really need that? Okay, you got all that paint at home," and then I'll just turn around and look at her and say, "You need all them damn shoes?" And then put the stop to that conversation real quick.
Yeah, I can't do that. I have more shoes than my wife.
Yeah, well, you know what? So do I. So I got to be quiet.
Yeah.
Well, lucky for me, I don't have that problem you guys have because I don't have a wife.
So now what, Bill? Are you're the one you one of those guys with the gym shoes?
No, I just no, I have more like dress shoes and stuff.
Yeah. So do I.
I got like 8 pairs of dress shoes.
I remember as a kid growing up, and there's something my father told me. He says you have to have a minimum of 3 pairs of shoes: a black, brown, and like a neutral color.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Now, when you dress up, because my father was a kid. I mean, he was just a peacock, And he'd say, "You see that tie? Yeah. Well, you can't wear those shoes because your shoes have to match the tie. Okay, Pop. So I mean, so he set me on that little journey of shoes.
Yeah.
Everything had to match.
I don't know if I'm wearing a tie. Either someone's getting married, someone's getting buried, or call the cops because someone's strangling me.
Yeah. Oh man, and my dad was one of those that if you wore the wrong socks,
Oh yeah.
he never let. Oh God, your socks had to match those damn pants, the shoes, everything, because he would never let you live it down.
Usually, your people are just glad that I'm wearing socks.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's I'd see guys that, going to school. We had to dress up, and guys would come in. It's like black pants and like a brown pair of shoes, and I'm like, why do you have brown shoes on? Nothing you have on goes with that color.
Yeah. I was one of those growing up.
I only wear shoes at work. When I'm at home, I'm barefooted, and in the daily life, I just wear Crocs.
You're at home though. I mean, there's different. You're at home. Yeah. So,
but even when I go out, I don't have to work. I wear Crocs.
Nah, see, I can't wear them damn shoes. Even my damn sandals are leather. My Harachis.
2 days in a row now, huh?
What's that?
2 days in a row, huh?
Oh, look who's here.
Hey, dude, how are you?
How late were you guys on last night? I know Joe said he was up till what? Is he still with us? No, we lost Joe.
Yeah, we lost Joe.
I think Vinny said he was on till 3.
Holy smokes.
Yep. I left about 1.
Well, I was out by like midnight, I think. Your time.
Yeah. I think you were gone about midnight.
Yeah, it was about 10 my time. I actually lost internet briefly, and I just said, "Oh hell, I'm not logging back in."
What do you guys think of that leather?
Oh my God, look at that!
Nice.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah. That's the one thing I love painting leather, man.
My internet was acting up. I'm back.
There he is.
Joe, how long did you hang out with these guys last night?
We were on probably close to like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what Vinny said. So you and Vinny were together then, right?
Me, Vinny, and oh God, who was it? I'm horrible with names.
Was it Lenny?
No. Who was on last night? That's gonna bother me now. What's his name? That does all the lighting.
Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Yes.
Yeah, I went down 1 o'clock my time, so that would have been what about midnight your time, Gil?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it was about almost 1 when I left them.
And here was a switch. I was actually in bed before the old lady was done what she was doing. Normally she's in bed about 9 or 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, and you got to be tiptoeing.
So we want to do that. 1.
Oh, I hit the wall last night. That was it. I had to lay down.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get up early this morning because I had some things I needed to do. So that's why normally I would have stayed around,
Now, see, they're spoiling me this weekend because my birthday weekend plans got screwed up. So I actually got to sleep in until noon today. I woke up and I'm like, what time is it? Just like noon. I'm like, you kidding me? What? Why'd you let me sleep so long? She's like, I thought you'd like to sleep in. I'm like, wow.
So your plans got messed up, huh?
Yeah, I was supposed to go out to my mom's trailer for the weekend.
Right.
Because it's a long weekend here in Canada. Liam had a PA day at school on Friday.
Okay.
And Monday's a day off because it's Victoria Day weekend here. And Yeah, so I was supposed to go spend the long weekend out at the trailer. However, it's been so wet that they still can't move her trailer onto the new site because literally the tractor that they move their trailers around in sank up to the axles trying to move a trailer last week.
Hey, Brett, how you doing, buddy?
You know, when
Brett
you
said-
can get a farm tractor to sink up to the axles, it's wet.
Brett, high altitude model, ISM. He said hello, everyone.
Hey, Brett.
Hello, Brett.
Hey, Brett. So no partying this weekend for you then?
No. That's okay. Instead, the little guy and the missus have been spoiling the shit out of me, so.
There you go. There you go.
Yesterday they took me out for breakfast. Nice bacon and eggs. And bought me some new stuff and ordered me a t-shirt.
There you go. You'll be styling that shirt pretty soon, huh?
I was actually really surprised she ordered one for herself, too.
That's cool. Yeah, when you told me that, I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, she did it just to support us because she doesn't build models. She has nothing to do with the community, but still, you know, it's something her old man's into, so she'll support it.
Yeah, my wife, she wears the hoodies. She's got her own T-shirts and stuff, but the hoodies are what she uses, you know?
Although it's funny, last night you were talking about the hats, and I turned around and I says, "Oh, honey, there's hats too." She said, "No."
Yeah,
she says,
yeah, they'll be popping up soon. I just got to sit down with that interface and figure out how to, you know.
She said,
I'm not real good at that stuff, so I'm gonna have to sit down and figure out how to work that stupid little interface that they have.
She says, "No."
But once
she says, "I just spent $80 on shirts." The answer is no. I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, it was mostly the shipping, right? It's the shipping that got you, right? You guys in Canada?
Well, that plus the exchange rate.
Yeah.
It came out to before shipping came out to I think about $30 a shirt here.
Wow. That's crazy.
The exchange rate between U.S. and Canadian dollars isn't real good right now.
No. Exchange rate between Canada and anybody's dollars ain't real good right now. I might do good if I change to pesos. That's about it.
How did it stack up against the pound?
I'm set if I ever need to run away to Mexico, but
Nick, how is it set? How is it against the British pound?
right now it's almost 2 to 1, almost $2 to 1 British pound.
Wow. Yeah.
That's almost a little less, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I spent most of the day in the air today.
You're flying?
Yeah. The guy that does World War II restorations, he owns an SMJ.
How often does he answer you?
And they did a memorial fly for a parade that's held in Hawthorne.
I stole the food.
Yeah. So we left about 7:40 this morning, flew over to Mayfair, mustered out 3 other airplanes, and
Tony just Tony just buy me. Tony just buy me.
Somebody's got it. Is that you, Joe?
No.
I think that's Lenny.
My kid's not that old yet.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know where it was coming from. That's why I was just trying to figure out where it was coming from. All right. I couldn't hear you. What was that now, Gary?
Well, we left this morning about 7:40, got together at Mayfair. The 3 other guys with their airplanes showed up. We had our people, and then took off and went to Hawthorne, Nevada. They do a Memorial Day. Oh, no, I know Memorial Day is next week, but they do a parade through their town celebrating it the weekend before every year. And this group does a memorial flyby. It's pretty cool, you know, chance to blow smoke and make a mess everywhere and do little formation flying. It's not fun. because they needed to pee really bad. Really bad.
And where is that?
Where? Hawthorne, Nevada?
Oh, okay.
About, I'd say maybe 60 miles west-south, or I'm sorry, east-southeast of Tahoe.
What were you flying, SNJ?
Yeah, and that's in May. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. He lets me backseat in it once in a while.
Yeah, here in New York, I hang out at the American Air Power Museum. They have several T6 Texans.
Yeah.
Including the one that they use for the, they based the Kitty Hawk T6 Texan on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they have the real one over here.
Yeah, this guy, the guy I fly with, he owns his own company, and what he does is he restores World War II tail dragger naval and marine aircraft only.
Nice.
Yeah, he owns the SNJ. He's finishing up the SB Dauntless right now. They just first time. Had a helicopter coming out after that, and then he's got 2 F-3 Corsairs to do after that.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Yeah. You sound muffled there, Gary. You're too far away from wherever your speaker is.
Wow.
Yeah, you sound. I can barely hear you.
All right, let me redo and come back. Hold on. Was it away last night? Was it?
You were fine last night.
Yeah. Okay, how's that?
There's a lot of. Hold on, I'm trying to find out where that background was.
Yeah, there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah.
Oh, Lenny, I got you. I'm sorry, Lenny, I had to mute you. All right, say now.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, better.
Okay, that's what background noises. Hey, good.
Yeah, those SNJs are really, really nice.
Yeah, it's a fun airplane to fly. It's a little bit heavy on the stick, but I think it's really good. Yeah, very responsive airplane.
Yeah. I just found out last Monday. You remember it was in the news late last year, that P-47 that crashed in the Hudson River here in New York?
Yep.
That killed the pilot. I just found out that the airplane was a total loss.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah, apparently when they dragged it out of the Hudson, it sat at the dock for a couple of days, and then when they transported it to wherever they were going to do the investigation, nobody bothered to rinse it out, and the salt water from the Hudson, the airplane.
Oh, man. Yeah, the Dauntless that he's finishing up and is about ready to go in the air, that one was found at the bottom of Lake Michigan.
Wow.
Yep.
There was a training flight back in 1942 or 43. I can't remember the date he gave me. And something went bad wrong, and they ended up ditching it in Lake Michigan. I think the pilot survived that when he jumped. But the airplane sat at the bottom of Lake Michigan for 40, 50 years. And finally, they brought it up, and he got it.
Well, wasn't Lake Michigan a training facility? There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of airplanes in the bottom of that lake.
Yeah, there's a lot of them here. When you go scuba, they used to let you scuba there. Now they stopped you from going close to them. But when Meigs Field was open, they used to fly out of Meigs Field back in the day.
Yeah, the F4U that Chuck owns, Chuck's the guy I'm talking about. The F4U that he owns, it's in pieces still. It was brought up from the jungles of Tarawa.
Oh, wow.
Where that squadron of BFs was located at the time. It was a Marine aircraft.
Well, that's one thing I don't understand about the P-47. It was in the water for maybe 48 hours.
Yeah, but saltwater's explosive, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, Look at all these airplanes that they find, and they bring them up and they restore them.
So modern day metals and salt water don't mix, dude.
Yeah.
Salt water is an enemy, man. You can have salt. You can have something that's salt water for 24 hours, and it'll start degrading it.
I heard you were on.
Especially if you pull it out of the salt water and then let it sit in the air.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It would have been better if it would have crashed in Lake Michigan because that's fresh water.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. That's the
So
same thing.
I heard the owner of the airplane got so disgusted that he even sold his Corsair.
Wow.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I hope they bring a P-38 in there. That would be nice.
Well, there aren't any P-38 frames left anywhere. I think there's only one flying example right now.
There's several P-38s out there. I know the Glacial Girl is based in Dallas.
Yeah, but is it flying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then it's probably Confederate Air Force.
Yeah.
It's Confederate Air Force. Yeah.
Commemorate Air Force. Yeah.
Confederate.
Actually, that doesn't exist anymore.
What, the Confederate Air Force?
They had to change the name.
Oh, they had to get PC. That's right.
Yeah, they are now Commemorative Air Force.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yep. That's the plane that about, I don't know what, 10 years ago they rescued her from a glacier in
like 20 now.
Up north where all that there's like
Greenland.
three or four P-38 still left where they found the Glacial Girl and a couple of B-17s. And I heard there's a guy going after one of the B-17s.
Well, good luck to them.
Yep.
Yeah. It's going to take a lot of money and a lot of time to dig it up because the weather's favorable for a couple of months a year.
Yeah. So restoration on the Dauntless that Chuck's finishing up is about a $4.5 million project.
Wow.
So, and the Helldiver's even more, but the thing about the Helldiver is going to be that it's going to be one of only 2 flying Helldivers in the entire world when it's done.
That's something.
He's about 60% done with it. Yeah, you should see a shop. It's not very big, but man, it's amazing. The amount of work those guys do is amazing.
I found out not long ago that the Heinkel 111 that was Franco's plane, it was the only plane Heinkel left in the world.
Yeah.
It crashed about 4 years ago. It killed the pilot.
I think there's only like what, 1, maybe 2 zeros, real zeros left.
Not a lot.
There's not many Stukas flying that I know of.
There's no Stuka flying.
Yeah, there are a couple 109s. I do know that.
There's a whole crap load of Spitfires still about.
Yeah, and lots of P-51s.
Yeah,
but a lot of those P-51s are not original P-51s.
Yeah, well, the guy that owns the Dauntless that Chuck's finishing up, the P-51, that he also owns a P-51, brings it over to our airport every once in a while and comes visiting with Chuck. That one is real. I don't remember what it's called now. He has nose art on it, but I don't remember what it is. Good looking P-51. Nice bird. Real nice bird.
There was one that crashed several years ago back in Duxford that got hit by a Sky Raider at an air show. Mm-hmm. And they were all saying, oh, vintage World War II airplane. Bullshit. That airplane was built under license in the 50s in Australia.
Oh, wow.
So it was not a vintage World War II airplane. It was a replica.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I saw the video of the accident, and I thought it was something funny when the pilot ejected out of the airplane. I'm like, Mustangs don't have ejection seats.
Nope, back then we didn't. Every time I fly in that S&J, I have to strap a butt parachute on my butt and be ready to climb up.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong, and you got two buckles you got to let go of, to let go of the seat. Stand up on the seat, climb over the edge, and jump.
If you have time to remember all that.
Yeah, exactly. Because every time I go flying with Chuck, he goes through this whole thing, and I'm very patient with him. Yes, Chuck, I know, da 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 da. And then I look at him and I'll say, this really isn't going to do a lot for me, is it? He's an excellent pilot. He really is good. Hell, he builds the goddamn thing. So if I can't trust him, who can I trust?
Yeah, when it's your time, it's your time. There's not much you can do.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fatalist so much in that respect, but it's like, hey, I trust the guy. He built the damn thing. And it obviously flies. I've been up with him about 5 times now. It's a sweet flying airplane. Noisy, loud, windy. Pulls the shit out of your fillings. But that big old radial up front, when she's pumping, that feels real good.
Oh, yeah, I know. I remember as a kid, I used to go with my dad to the airport. My dad was a pilot. And I used to love to stand behind the crop dusters because every time they cranked that radial engine, the smell of the oil, it was something that just hypnotizes you, At least to me it was.
I smell it over the years. I don't care for the smell that much anymore.
I'm sorry, say again?
I said I've smelled too much of it over the years. I don't care for it much anymore.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, probably if I was around them all day long, for years, I'll probably get sick of it too. But
yeah.
And I don't know, it's the sound that they make, especially when they crank up. It's like music to my ears.
Oh, good. Glad you like them.
Yeah, I just close my eyes and I can just, it's like running a movie through my head, thinking back in the day what it was like.
I like when Chuck waits. He waits about 3 or 4 days before he brings an airplane out, with a radio especially, before he brings it out of his hangar to do some engine test or something. The oil will collect in the lower cylinders.
Yeah.
And so when you first start it, it'll smoke a bit. I mean, it'll puff out quite a bit of oil smoke. And it's always funny that we'll always get the fire department will show up. Because some neighbor in the airport will say, oh, there's an airplane on fire over the airport, and bang, here they come.
Yeah.
But the fun part is, they get calmed down real fast because I'm standing there watching the whole thing go on. I say, don't worry, guys, it's just an engine test. We just had a little oil. Oh, yeah, we know. We just want to watch. Okay, fine. We'll watch.
Over here at the museum, whenever they have the B-25 that they're going to take it out for, sits there sometimes for weeks at a time, and they drag the airplane out, and then the guys have to manually turn the props to get the oil going.
Yep.
Yeah. And they hate that.
You always have to do that with a radial.
Yeah, especially when it's been sitting idle for a while.
Yep, and the one thing you'll always notice if you pay attention, you always turn the engine in the reverse of its normal mode, never in the same direction.
Well, it doesn't matter what direction they go. These guys hate it.
Yeah, I can imagine. They're not easy to turn.
Nope. Funny enough, they didn't have to do that with the Corsair because the guy that owned the Corsair, he put one of those electric turning things on it.
Yeah.
And the prop would just turn slowly by itself.
Yep. That's an add-on aftermarket kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the name on the aircraft was the Big Boss, and it had a nose art of just Yosemite Sam on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
most of those aircraft were actually shotgun started. They didn't have electric starters back then. They had shotgun starters.
Right. Well, we called this the what was it that we called it? I'm already seeing. I forgot the name. Ah, I forget. Yeah, it's too bad the Corsair's gone too. I like that airplane.
Well, we'll have two here shortly. It'll be a couple of years, but he's building two right now.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. We used to call that plane the Frankenstein
Ah,
because there was parts from all different types of Corsairs.
I was just impressed last summer when the Trenton Air Show was on. Got to see one of the last still operational Lancs. Lancaster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's only two of those left, I think, or one now. I'm not sure. Still flying.
There's two operational. One of them is based out of Britain. The other one's based out of Hamilton, Ontario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that owned by the Collins Foundation, or did they sell it?
I'm not too sure who owns it. I'm pretty sure, though, it's still the Preservation Society that they have there that owns it.
Okay, because I know the Collins Foundation had one. It came to New York a couple of times, but I haven't seen it in the last 3 air shows. Now they have a B-17.
I was walking to the store and I could hear those engines roar overhead, and it was literally everyone on the street stopped and looked up. Everyone.
Yeah, that's an impressive plane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have the Collins Foundation now. The ones that they bring to the air shows here, the B-17G, a B-24, and Mustang B. They elongated the fuselage to make room for 2 people in it.
Yeah, one of the few that was ever done that way was the B model.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, yeah, the B model was one of the few that they ever did that with.
Yeah. It's a beautiful airplane. All chrome with the invasion stripes. It's just gorgeous.
Well, this guy's done.
Yeah, I've been watching you paint that thing, Gil. That's impressive.
Yeah.
You about ready to call it, are you, Gil?
Yep, I just added his last skin tone to him, and there he is.
Wait a minute, Gil, did you just say it's done?
Yeah, it's done.
You never say it's done.
Yeah, he's done.
He looks wonderful, but you never say it's done.
Gil, are you gonna seal that with some kind of clear?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, he looks great. He looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll seal it. I just got, there's one thing, it's not done. I'm sorry.
I told you.
Well, no, there's the strap, the stitching on his helmet.
All right. By the way, are we on YouTube tonight?
Yes, we are.
Okay, we'll keep it clean.
Yeah, no conversations like last night.
Yeah, I was able to get this circle cutter to go a little bit smaller, Gil.
Oh, hold on. Let's take a look.
Yeah, somebody said in the chat it's done until he picks it up again.
Yeah, let's see if I can get this any closer.
Wow, look at that.
I mean, that the caliper's at 1 mil.
Wow.
That's a toothpick next to it.
Now, they take PayPal out when you order from them, right?
Yeah, that's how I did it.
Okay.
Now, what are we looking at here? What did you do here, Bill?
It's just it's a circle cutter.
Oh, okay.
He's making micro tape confetti.
Yeah, it's just it's just a bearing, so you don't have to move anything but the blade.
Yeah,
just,
that's cool.
Open it
Will
up.
that thing cut styrene as well?
I don't think
There's
so.
a video where the guy's doing it, but it's the really thin like index card thickness styrene. Anything thicker, you're gonna have problems with.
Yeah, you're gonna have problems with anything thicker than that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's. And there's your
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything thicker than that would probably do it with a drill.
right.
You could almost make like do masking with that, you know. And I don't mean masking tape. No, I don't mean masking tape. I'm talking about, you know, the flat mass material.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a real thin vinyl stuff. Yeah, that would work really good.
Yeah, I had to cut some tire mats for this 190.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're perfect.
Yeah. You could do rondelles. You could do all kinds of stuff with that. That's great.
Yeah, I got it first. I got a 0 and a Frank. I'm gonna do so.
Now, where'd you find that? You found it what, on eBay?
No, it's I think Gil has the link now. Otherwise, I'll put it on the group page. But it's a Shadow Hobby. There's
All right, I'll go to the page and pick it up. Thanks.
there's finally a U.S. company. Otherwise, you had to go to Singapore and pay like $88.
Oh man.
Now it's only 55 or 58 or whatever it is with shipping.
Yeah, it was some crazy. It was some crazy ass exorbitant price for it.
Well, it was the price for it was about the same with the shipping. The
shipping, yeah,
the US was like $40.
Yeah, the
Gary,
shipping.
can you look in the Hangout chat?
Yeah, sure.
Not on YouTube, but here on the Hangout.
Yeah, I'm on Hangout. I've got it up now.
I just posted the link to it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and they're based out of somewhere, and I don't want to say Garden Grove, but somewhere down south for California.
That's nice. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, and they have the 3
What blades does it? Oh, I see blades. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, but it comes. Well, it says it on there. It comes with the 1 standard blade.
Yeah. Man, those are tiny blades, aren't they? Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
So it comes with 30, 45. Oh, it comes with a 60. And you can buy a 30 and a 45 to go with it.
Yeah.
But you got to reserve those early June delivery. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's because I think there was a pretty big rush on them about 3 weeks ago.
That's all right. I will just save the link and I'll check back in.
The only bad part is any size isn't really repeatable because the way they have the ruler set up, it's very imprecise.
Yeah, but I see you got a caliper there. That's what I would use. I've got a dial caliper or, you know, one of those digital calipers like what you've got laying there on the table.
Yeah, I got a digital one over there, but I just have this one out all the
Just
time.
set it with that and not worry about the gauge that's on the unit itself.
Yeah, because the only part that moves or the only part that sticks out is the blade.
Yeah.
So you just have to measure it from the inside and know the inner diameter, and then you know your circle.
So the only limitation would be the size of the bearing that they use to do it with, actually. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this big circle is the one, is the biggest it went, and it's at 50 millimeters. So.
Okay, 5 centimeters. That's probably would cover everything up to a 1/24 scale by no problem. Might even go bigger, but there's not many airplanes that big that you would need round stuff for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah.
All right, well, I got to go, guys. Got to pick up the wife from work. So.
Bill, hey, it was great seeing you there, man. Anytime you see that, hey, Bill, anytime you see that link, brother, you know you're always welcome here, man.
Yep, I may be back later if there's space.
All right, bro. We'll be here.
All right, you guys have a good one.
We'll see you later.
Take it easy, Bill.
See you.
Yeah, see, now yeah, see. Almost, just a little bit more.
Almost. Don't say it. Don't say it.
No, I just got a little bit on his eyes, and then he's done.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Come on.
Oh, I know you are.
but just a little bit. I got to get a little bit of red around his eyes, like a little wash kind of around his eyes, and then he's done.
I thought giving Gil a hard time was your full-time job, Gary.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, the other side of the coin that we do with Boyd all the time is we always accuse Boyd of, I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of his, his vlog shows or whatever, but
I do it all the time.
He takes a break, right? And then he comes back with, he's moved to another part of his shop or he's moved to another part of the show or whatever. What we always accuse him of is he's already finished the model. You don't know it, but he just finished the model. He worked so fast that he finished the model. And here in Gil's case, it's always Gil's never done. If he picks it up, it ain't done.
Yeah, I just want to here, the watered down wash that I made just to give it a little bit of like a blood, in the skin coming up to the surface. So it looks like there's some like color to his. I don't know if it's showing through here well, but now he's done. Ta-da! He's done.
That looks so good. Damn it! I'm gonna send you my dragon, and you can do it.
Caesar's grumpier cousin. There you go.
He's done. And I wanted to, Matt Pab says until I pick it up again. It's done until I pick it up again. Yeah, no, it's done this time. Now I got to go take it to my muse, and she'll tell me if it's done. I'll be back. No, usually I show it to her every time.
Hey, she is the most important judge.
See, that's why he knows it's done. She tells him she tells him he can't afford any more paint to put on it.
Well, I think he's well beyond that point. He's got more paint than I will ever own.
That guy's got more paint than DuPont is ever going to own.
Well, I always say when it comes to paint and stuff like that, it's the condo principle. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
I end up the other way around where
I think you cut out there, Gary.
Yeah.
Already, I'm sorry?
Said I think you cut out there.
Oh, I was going to say that normally I always need it and have to go buy it or order it. And then when I get it, I realized I had it all along. I just didn't see it.
I think that's why a lot of people have those big racks in their workshop, so they can see all the paint.
Yeah. That was close, Pedro. That was close.
Yeah.
Next, I'm going to have to decide what size wire to wrap around these cable reels.
There it is. It is done.
Is Steven there or not?
Steve.
Yeah, I'm here.
There he is.
Steve, you built this?
Which kid is it?
You did some videos and stuff like that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Is this PS? Is this polystyrene?
I think it is. I was able to use extra thin on it. It worked.
Yeah, it looks like Pedro. It looks like styrene to me, but I'm not there, so.
Yeah, extra thin worked for me.
Yeah,
Because the reason why
I know the glue works, but it gets
it's a different feel to it. It is a different feel. I agree.
Yeah, I think it's with the pigment they use to color the plastic, like.
Yeah.
It could be ABS.
I don't think it's ABS.
It's not ABS because when you bend ABS, it doesn't. How do you say this? I know the one question. ABS does like a zebra. Does like a white zebra, you know?
You're right.
Yeah, and ABS doesn't do it. Just.
Yeah, ABS will just shear. Yeah, that looks like polystyrene. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not.
Just kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a different plastic. I noticed that right away.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Well, at the company right now, we're using a pigment for ABS. It's from LG, the brand that does TVs and stuff like that. And ABS turns into a completely different thing. It just changes completely properties, you know. So I think this must be the pigment.
What a fun kit to build, though, huh?
Yeah, it's quite funny. It fits well.
Yeah, everything that fit good except for the gun mantlet. I had to be careful with that and glue it.
Yeah, that was what I was working on right now. And
yeah, I need to go ahead and put a primer coat on mine.
Yeah, Brett says it's nice instead of being live. We got an echo. Hello? 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 It's you, Steve.
It's me?
Yeah. It's gone now. When I was saying that hello, I could see the green thing of yours bouncing up and down, but it stopped.
I actually don't know if the gun is up or down.
What you got, Steve? You're working on the zombie, huh?
Yeah, I'm working on the mummy.
Or the mummy. I'm sorry, I called it a zombie. My bad.
Can you brush paint the Minotaur ghost tints?
Yes, that's what I did. I put a little bit of on that orc that I did.
Yeah.
His lips. I used the Minotaur ghost tints. Yeah, you can brush paint it. It's thin. It's thin. So
that's fine.
You know,
it's gonna go over some chrome.
Yeah, but yes, you can brush paint it.
Cool.
Dude, I finished it. Holy shit.
Good evening, all.
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith, how you doing?
Not bad, buddy. How's yourself?
Not too bad, my friend. Good. What are you working on today?
Well, not really a lot today, but I've been working on Deadpool.
Okay.
I got his base just about sorted out. I lost one of his bombs, but it so happened that it didn't. I just chucked some rocks and stuff like that in the hole where the bomb was meant to be, and that's fine.
I like the way this came out, man.
Well, what does that go on, Gil?
It's from this. It's right here. It's from a company called Fur Miniatures. F-E-R.
Is there a base that it sits on, or a
Oh,
body?
no, I have to get a base for it.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's on a piece of cork.
That's the French mob, isn't it? That's the French.
Yeah, it's a French company, Forge Monkey.
Yeah.
Beautiful casting, you know.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That's him right there.
Nice.
Nice one.
Yeah, I had airbrushed his original skin tone, and then I went in with the brushes to tone it all down. You know, to add more color to it. But there's a picture I put up, the original pictures I put up before I started painting it. You'll see that blending on it. That was done with the I think it was the either the Sotar. Was it the Sotar? Yeah, I did it with the Sotar because I didn't use the Micron on that. I wanted this one to be, you know, because I'm going to put it on Badger's page, so I wanted it to be mostly done with Badger products.
Well, I got a couple of new things. I got
Hold on, let me get there you go. Let me stop that. Oh, the Judge Dredd. That's nice.
Yeah. Did you hear that they're making Mega City 1?
Yep.
TV series.
How's that?
I was so
I
disappointed
don't
when
like
I
that
saw.
a big Judge Dredd guy.
What's that?
I was so disappointed when I saw.
My son-in-law does the cosplay Judge Dredd stuff.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Nice.
He loves that stuff.
Well, this is the like the 80s version of Dread. So I had to get a hold of that.
That's the best one.
And I bought this. I'd seen it. The place had it on special for, you know, half price or something like that. And I'd seen it, and it was just too expensive. And this was like 50% off. And I thought, oh, I'll get it. I didn't even look at the size, but it's a 1/6 scale.
Wow.
Which is a nice size. But this guy here.
Let me put the camera on you there, Keith. Hold on. All right. Did he freeze up? Oh, there you go. Put your hand, Keith. Put your hand behind it, just a little bit behind it.
There you go.
Wow. Now, who is that one, Keith?
This is by Pegaso Models.
Okay. Yeah.
And basically, it's obviously a guy turning into a
Oh,
wheel.
yes.
It looks like something from the island of Dr. Moreau or something like that.
Now,
Yeah, it does. No, but it's got like his tie and his shirt, beautifully cast, really thin resin. You know, sort of tearing off of him as he's changing.
Keith, what's the name of the bust? Which one is it?
It's called Moonlight.
Okay. Hey, Vinny, the link is on the Google Plus pages and on Styrene Syndicate Facebook and on the League Facebook pages.
I reckon he's absolutely phenomenal. I stuck his bottom jaw on.
Yeah, that's a nice face.
And just epoxy sculpted his you know, the gap and stuff like that. So yeah, he's bloody great. I'm blown away just at how big it is for a start.
Hey Frank, how you doing, buddy? Jelly beans. Breakfast of champions.
The Reaganite.
Oh man, I buy them by the 2-pound bags, man.
Remember, he used to keep a bowl of them on
the Jelly Belly. I like the Jelly Belly.
Yeah, he used to keep a bowl of them on the desk in the White House.
Yeah, Reagan did. Yep.
Yep, big time.
Oh, you know what? I love that thing, but you know, here in the States, man, those Pegasus.
Yeah, look at what Keith's showing now. Yeah, there you go, Moonlight.
Those Pegasus models here in the States are very expensive.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
They're beautiful though. There's a couple of them that I'd like to get my hands on, man, but they're close to like 175. And you know what? There's people that recast them. I don't want to recast. I want an original, you know.
All depends on where you're getting them from, but at the moment, a few of the Pegaso models are on special at Cool Mini or Not.
Are they really?
Yeah. That was 50% off at Cool Mini or Not. Same with the Judge Dredd. That was like, you know, that was cheaper as well. I can't remember how much that one was, but that was a lot cheaper too.
And that was through a company in the UK.
No. This is Cool Mini or Not, which is US based.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so
I'm looking at them right now. Let me go take a look. Let me go take a look.
By the way, thanks to whoever.
So I got.
Oh, thanks to the post that was put on the Google Plus page about SWS, SWOP models. That's good. They got some beautiful damn stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what's his name? The play marks. Horace. I've got that one here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What phenomenal castings, aren't they? They're just
beautiful. Yeah. That's the only one I've bought. I want to get the rest of them, but that casting is just gorgeous.
Yeah. I got Horace and went, oh, these are spectacular. So I've got I'm not really up with Warhammer 40K, but I got the Patriarch of the Space Wolves, whoever he is, and I got another one. He's got a sword and he's all purple, and Fulgrim.
Fulgrim is a good one, yeah. Okay, where's the
I'm
damn?
blown away by how nice they are. But another thing that's blowing me away, and it's also got a. You can't really sort of see him, but get him out of the thing. Now this guy here is called Korg's Cull.
Yeah.
And I'm really blown away by what they're pulling off with plastic these days. You know, for these. Resin, you kind of expect it, but plastic, you sort of, yeah, this is really damn good for plastic.
Yeah, they got a pretty good sale going on right now. They got that Scout for $37. It's out of stock, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a pretty good sale going on. You guys want to see this page? Yeah.
Sure.
Let me show you.
Yeah, unfortunately, these if you get a chance, these Dark World creations, they've now collapsed. They've now closed down. So if you can get a hold of any of these Judge Dredds, if you're interested in them, then get a hold of them from wherever you can get them from, because you won't be able to get them anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah,
they've got one on the site. It's still $100, but they got Judge Dredd on the Lawmaster, the 80s Lawmaster. That looks cool.
These are all 54. Let's go to the miniature.
Yeah, 54 and above. 70 mil, stuff like that. There's one by Pegaso Models, and it's a 1/9 scale, and he's called the Fomorian. And he looks wicked. And he's a 1/9 scale full figure. Again, by Pegaso Models. Beautiful stuff, but just a bit expensive, I think, at the moment.
Well, here's some Dark World Creation stuff here that's on sale.
Yeah. Well, while they got it, you know, if you want it, get it, because once it's gone, that's it, man. No more, unfortunately.
They got some like this girl right here. This one here. Is it out of stock? No, it's still in stock. This one right here.
Yeah, that's the one I want, but it's just still a bit expensive for me. But it's the same miniature, you know, pretty much same sculpt as what I've got, except it's on the Lawmaster. Like, oh, that'd be good to have.
It's kind of surprising that they would sell it so cheap, knowing that they're no longer being made. You know.
No, they're trying to make room for stock, probably.
Yeah. People will be buying them up, and then all of a sudden you'll find them on eBay for $200.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of minis
What else
here.
they got? Judge Death, Judge Mortis, Judge Fear, you know, Slain, all the good stuff. I mean, I don't know whether you guys ever read 2000 AD, but there was a lot of stories that had nothing to do with Judge Dredd. It was about just about the.
I've got a couple of minutes here that I got about 3 years ago that are very hard to find, and I paid nowhere near what they're asking for them now.
Yeah.
Look at these busts. Hey, look at this Denise. Of course, she's out of stock.
Anderson?
The Denise at the top there.
I've
got that. I've got that Chinese lady one. I've got the Latchkey one. That's not a bad price because I paid $60 for mine. This one here, the Native American.
I can't see it. It's frozen or something in my end. It's frozen on the 2008 stuff.
Is it still frozen, guys? Am I moving it? I mean, it's
black screen for you, Gil.
Yeah, you're frozen, Gil.
Black to me. Yeah.
Can you see now?
Nope. I can't.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I just saw your hand above your board. Well, he's gone. He'll be back. There he is.
Oh, I'm sure.
This damn YouTube is acting up. All right, let me go back to what I was showing you guys. Present to everyone. Share.
I can see your desk.
All right, can you see that?
I see your arm over your workbench. That's all.
It's not showing this.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm looking right at it.
I'm not.
You see my workbench, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I'm not seeing anything, just your shop logo again.
You guys, then it's you guys, because I can see I see myself.
I see.
What's wrong with you?
Matter of fact, Keith looks really good because he no longer jumps. Lenny's looking good.
Yeah.
Bob's looking good.
I see everybody. I don't know what the hell's going on.
What you have on your bench right now, Gil?
This.
Because all I see on my end is your black mat. There's your logo there.
Yeah, you see my hand moving?
I see your hands right there.
Yeah, I do now. I see your hand now.
It's not moving, but there.
So
it's not moving.
That figure that you're doing, what is he? Is like an ancient gorilla or something, or?
No, it's a furniture. Well, let me reload this again.
You think the clear will cover it up?
No.
How can I fix that? I think.
All right, you see my hand moving, guys?
Is it paint or glue?
It might be glue.
Oh yeah. All right,
Yeah. This is a
paper towel, water.
Comes off.
Yeah, it might be just a glue.
This one looks good.
What? Somebody got some
here.
Somebody got some glue on something?
Steven's applying something.
I'm trying to figure out if it's just the tape that took some of the paint off of his car, or if the tape left a glue residue on it.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, try and wipe it and see what it does. If not,
Keith looks good. Bob looks good. You're the only one that doesn't look good.
I'm not going anywhere.
All right,
guys, hold on. Hey, this is a furniture. Can you see that?
Yeah, fur. Yep.
Can you see?
It's very blurry.
yeah, there's a decal you're gonna put on.
I see that.
Yep.
That's it. That's the fur miniature. This is a Forge Monkey. That's the one that's this guy right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a little blurry. I don't know what the hell's wrong with cameras here. You know, I gotta figure out. All of a sudden, that's this guy right here.
Cool.
So it's a little 54 bell.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I know it's a little blurry. I can't remember. There it is right there. Yep.
Yeah, Gil, it looks like you're getting throttled by your internet. A little bit. Nothing bad, but a little bit of throttle.
All I hear is a bunch of noise. I can't understand anything. Let me check my my.
Those look cool too.
I like these. These look better. Yeah.
My bandwidth. How about now?
Right.
Black screen for me. Oh, there you go. All right, now I see you.
Yeah, I lowered my bandwidth. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I might be. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
There's paint. Yeah.
Well, it's 8 o'clock your time, right?
Test.
8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the latest thing I've done.
Everybody on your block is probably streaming movies.
The tester's clear.
It could be.
I don't know if there's any up there. Color effects or effects.
It happens to me once in a while.
How you doing, Colin? Colin Sudmo says, "Good day, good evening, guys, and greetings from Japan."
Yeah, must have dropped it.
Wow, that was cool.
I don't see it coming out. We're gonna have to get some of that before you, because the other clears I think will peel it.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
you know what
this is the latest kit I've managed to do.
Like one of these things before it.
Oh wow, that's cool, Keith. I like that.
Because the chrome is hard to raw, but it's very purple.
That's very different.
All right. What was that now?
There you are.
Yeah. No, Lenny was talking to his kids there, so it was we couldn't hear you, Keith. What do you got there, Keith?
I just finished this off. This is ROM.
Raw.
Yeah, from a 80s
Pretty
comic
cool.
book. Yeah, I like it.
Is that resin?
Yeah, it's resin.
It's a nice piece. Looks
A
good.
place called Resin Realities. It's when I was growing up, it was one of the few comics that I actually collected, and for the longest time there was no figure around of him, and all of a sudden I typed in ROM, Space Knight, blah blah blah, and this came up from Resin Reality, so I thought I have to get it. So yeah, gotta get it. It was a bit of a pain because I had to like cut him up pretty much in order to get the lights in him.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had to do a lot of work to get the lights in there.
Yeah, to get the glowing chest. The biggest pain obviously was the gun, because I had to drill all the way. As a solid resin, I had to sort of drill all the way. Well, to get the lights in there, I had to go all the way up one leg, all the way up the center, all the way at the top into the head. You know, do that, and then down the arm, and it was a pill. It was, but it worked out obviously.
But see, that's what modeling's all about. If you want it to look like something, you got to do it. All right?
Yeah.
I see so many.
Yeah, I'm really happy about how it turned out.
The one you did that with the AK paint.
Sorry?
I see so many modeler blogs, and all they do is really complain about the poor fit of something or this or that. And it's like, wait a minute, guy. Modeling is about, putty filling and making the cracks work and getting rid of pin marks and doing this. That's what modeling is.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're gonna put if they're gonna sell me a damn model for $75 or $150, I expect a nice fit.
That's true. Yeah, no, I understand, and you're absolutely. I agree with you, Gil, 100%. But not most. I'm being painting with two.
Oh no, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So many people expect it to be perfect, and it won't be. It never will be.
Yeah, you're not going to get perfection, no.
Yeah, you have to be perfect according to your standards.
Yeah,
that's what modeling is.
If it was easy, it wouldn't be fun.
That's right. Exactly. If you don't pull a Vinny once in a while, throw it up against the wall, what fun is it?
I've done many of those.
Yeah, these AK Extreme Metals, they're beautiful. Really nice. And then Bob put me onto the shine enhancer.
You like it? I've not used it yet.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it's great. It's really thin. It runs really easily, so I suggest doing multiple thin coats. Otherwise, it'll just run.
Well,
But
I've heard it works
really
really good over like all clads and stuff like that normally will buff down. You know, they won't keep a shine if you put a clear over it, but that works really good on stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Good.
And I love these extreme metals. They're ridiculously good. These are now my go-to paint for metallics because as much as I like the Alclad stuff, I find it to be really fickle.
This stuff is pretty good too, Keith. This one here.
What's
the
that?
Vallejo, the Vallejo metal colors.
Yeah, I've heard that they're really good.
These are good too. But the AK True Metals are really nice. You know, you can buff them once you put on it. The only problem I have is you got to be real careful not to rub on them too much because you'll rub it right off.
Yeah, that's the stuff in the tube, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Gil, have you had reason to try to buff out any of the Molotov stuff?
No.
Okay.
It lays down really nice. You don't have to. I mean, if once you lay it down. Now, Lenny's used it more than I have, so Lenny's able to be the one to talk to you about it. As far as he's used it more than I have.
Yeah, I
just ordered 2 of those today.
I ordered some of the refills of it, but they haven't arrived yet, so I want to try them out and do a buff out and see how it works. If it's even needed, it may not even be needed.
You don't have to buff it out, Lenny. If he's there still.
No, he's left the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lenny would be able to be the one to tell you because he's used it before. He's used it quite a few times.
Yeah,
I have a machining Krieger that I'm getting ready to do, and I'm going to use it on that. I'm going to use the chrome on it and see how it works, But I like with the all-clad, Lenny used it, and he on that motorcycle, and then he shot it. Hold on, I'm sorry, Colin. Yeah, the Vallejos are acrylic. Sorry about that. He shot a 2-part clear over it, and it didn't dull that. The problem with all-clad is the minute you shoot something over it, it tends to dull. It doesn't do it all the time. It just, I've had it sometimes where it doesn't dull, and then I had it where it's dulled the bejesus out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what?
I'm with the Zero Paint has a diamond clear. It's a 2-part clear. I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna try the gauzy.
The gauzy pretty good. I use the gauzy a lot for when I got that, especially like with the AK stuff and the Vallejo stuff.
And when you put this over top of it, you can also mask and stuff like that. It masks.
Well, yeah, I mean it. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know, man. When you start masking metallics before you put anything on it, you got to make sure you don't pull that up.
That's what I mean. Once you've sprayed your metallics, then I spray it with the gauzy, and then start masking.
Yeah, let it sit and cure a bit, and then you anybody. I mean, you guys. I mean, you've been judging by what you've got there. You know how to paint. So you want to take more stickiness off that tape before you do it. So, hey, Lenny's here. Lenny,
I'd like to buy all the paints, but the problem is I've already got an affliction with paints as it is.
Yeah, I was going to say you don't look like you need to buy any more paint.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Hey, Lenny, I got a question. These guys were asking about the Molotov. Did you didn't buff it? Did you?
Nope.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Now, but Lenny, did you clear coat it?
Yeah.
I just said
I
yeah,
clear
use the
coated
two-
it. The only problem I had was on the bike, I clear coated it too soon. So it took away some of the shine. But on the
And what did you use for clear coat?
I use a 2-part, but on the
Jesus Christ, Gary, I just told you he used a 2-part.
yeah, and on the other little car that I did for one of the customers, ignore you. On one of the customer cars, I let it sit for about a week, and then I used a clear coat. But I tried the let me see, I got it here. I tried this on it. I don't know if you can see it. It's here by Duplicate, and it kept the shine. But I let it sit for a week. I didn't clear coat it the following day. So that chrome pen, it's got to sit for a while to cure.
Okay, sorry, Gil, I didn't catch it.
No, that's okay. I didn't because he had used the same thing I use. He uses the U-ball, but you use that in the can, right, Lenny?
On the customer's car, I used the one that's in the can, and it came out great. Like I said, but I let that chrome marker sit for a week, and it kept it shine.
There you go.
Now on the bike, I used my 2-part, but I cleared it the day after, and it took away some of the shine. Not all of it, just some of it.
Okay.
But I did not buff it out. So.
Right. Yeah. There's no need to buff it from what
No.
I've used it, Gary. I've used it on the marker for like trim and stuff, and there's no need to buff it. I mean,
no.
Good. That saves me work. I like that.
Yeah. What are you working on now, Gary?
Vermithrax.
Oh, okay.
Can I have a look? Sorry?
I'm actually going to put pictures. Hey, I'm not ready to put some pictures up.
Yeah, it landed behind.
You're going to throw some pictures up?
The handyman actually showed up today to start installing the shelves, and I noticed he pulled a ladder in there. He had a level and all this other measuring stuff. So I go back out there about 2 hours later, and he's not there. The ladder's still there, and the shelf is leaning up against the wall. So it's like, what did you do, dude? You were here for 2 hours.
Hey, Steve, I just sent you the picture when you asked that question.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't think I have those yet. I got the tube ones, but not the ones in the bottle.
The ones in the bottle are really, I mean, they're really good. I mean, they're not all clad quality, but they're damn close to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
They're not bad. That's the stuff I was just I showed you guys, the Vallejo. That's what I just showed him. So let's see. All right, Colin, we'll see you. Let me go check on this.
Before I can get the earphones in, because I got to straighten some stuff out.
Yeah, most of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a couple of spots, Frank, if you want to jump in. Vinny still can't find the link.
Poor Vinny.
He's always got problems.
Poor Vinny.
Dude, even my wife just said, "What a shock."
Hold on, Vinny. Let's
be nice. Yeah, he tries.
Let me see if he says to send it to him, but I'm not putting it in the chat, man. It just that's inviting trouble, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on, Vinny. What the heck? Yeah.
Nearly finished this guy too.
Oh wow.
Okay, Vinny. Hold on. I'm gonna try to send Vinny this here through the Facebook. Vinny, if you're still watching, Vinny, I'm gonna send this through the Facebook for you. And there's the link. You got the links are always on the page, Vinny. That's where you'll find them, buddy. You know, it's not that I don't want to send them to you, but that's where they're at, man. All right, what do you got there, Keith?
Guyver Zoonoid.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's not vinyl, that's resin, right?
No, it's vinyl.
Is it?
Yeah, this is a $10 kit out of China.
No shit. That is That's okay, man. It looks pretty damn good though.
Yeah, it's dirt cheap vinyl. I just feel I try and get vinyl kits that are so cheap. And the only unfortunate thing with vinyl is it has a tendency of like sagging and stuff like that. So I just get that foam, expander foam, and shoot it in there, and you know.
I've got a couple of dragons, you know, like the what was it, Vermithrax? What's the other one that I showed you, Gary? Oh, Jesus! Oh,
I can't remember what it was.
Dragons. I got the one from Dragon Slayer, and I got the one that Sean Connery. He did the voice for the one.
Dragonheart.
Dragonheart. That one. I got that one.
This is the other. This is the good guy. This is Guyver.
Oh, look at that. That is cool. Look at that. That's a nice paint. Hey, Keith, that's a nice paint job, man. You did nice on that. Pretty good paint job.
Thanks, man. Again, $10 kit out of China.
It's okay, man. That's all right. Looks good. Put a little work into it. Looks good, right?
Yeah. They're pretty good for what they are. You know, they're and most of the detail that you see, you end up like painting it in yourself anyway. So
yeah, not bad. Looks good.
Yeah, it comes out all right.
I'm gonna shock everybody by putting this up and saying it's done.
Two.
Shut up, Gary. Shut up.
So guys, 2:00 a.m. Gonna call it a night. Thanks for the company.
Pedro, you take it easy. You know.
Thanks for joining. Good to be here.
And it seems like I'm trying to put the brush of the Tamiya on the beer, so not going anywhere.
Yeah, well, I hear you.
so 2 a.m. kind of feeling this is not going great, but I got it done.
Hey, there you go.
Stephen, yeah. And
yeah, looks good.
Shocker about this kit is that it's the first time I do a barrel, a two-side barrel, and it comes okay.
Hold on. Let me put the screen on you there. Hold on, so we can take a look at what you're showing us.
Yeah,
All
it's like the first time I do a barrel, the two-side barrel on plastic, and it comes okay.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's real good.
Yeah, for
yeah, I want to pick one of those up.
And you buy dragons and you buy whatever it doesn't fit and this fits, but I'm getting all mumbly because of the beer and the hours, so I call it a night. And
it's like good beer.
The thing you want to make sure you don't do is try to glue it together with the beer. That won't work.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to drink anymore because I think I dropped the brush of the glue there. So it's always fun to have. Bottoms up, Steven.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Take care now, my friend. Take care.
Cheers,
and
bro.
guys, if it isn't for you and for these hangouts, it seems like I never go to the bench. So from the bottom of the heart, thank you, guys.
You are always welcome here, Pedro. You know that.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Oh, that'll work. What a nice guy. Jesus. Very nice.
Pedro's a pretty cool cat.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
Yeah, I can already smell I'm going to be spending some money with TinaWorks and HTA.
Blame Gil.
What's that?
He said he can already tell he's going to be spending money with, and I said blame Gil.
Yeah, blame me.
All right, blame Gil. It's all Gil's fault.
So this will be the next one I paint right here.
Put your hand. There you go. Thank you. Okay. That's
This
good.
is a I don't remember what. Yeah, it's called a fire elemental.
Oh wow.
Nice.
The detail. Come on, this. I'm getting really fed up with these cameras, man. There it is.
There it goes. Wow.
This is gonna be.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the next one, and then my little gal right here, she's got to get done too.
Oh, I want to see that one. That's the one I want to see.
Oh, they're lined up right there in order. How they're gonna get painted right there. So
Holy shit.
gotta line them up.
Holy fucking shit.
All right, let me get these. Let me move out. I got my desk cleared off. That's another one down. I don't even want to start counting. I'm not going to start counting them.
Are any of you guys 2001 Space Odyssey fans?
Yeah, I love the movie.
Yeah, I picked up one of the Mobius Space Clippers.
Uh-huh.
Paid too much for it for the size and what you get. But hey, it's not a bad model. But it's going to take a lot of drilling and lights to make it really. This is an old one.
I'm stuck into it and finish this guy off. It's pretty cool.
Good for Ed. He won gold. Best in sci-fi.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It did.
TIE fighter.
Yeah, the little TIE fighter is. Good for him.
I was
He was-
considering going up there today, but it just wasn't in my budget.
Yeah, I thought about it too, and then I just didn't feel like driving down there, Down at Crystal Lake.
Well, that's about another hour further than where you're at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It would have been further. Yep. It's from my house. It's about an hour and a half drive. Hour and a half. And I had thought about it, and then I thought, nah. I'm trying to catch up, man. Because if I don't catch up on the page, man, then after about 2 or 3 hours, it gets crazy on me here.
I couldn't do it. What you do, Gil, I thank you for it because I couldn't do it.
But I got help, and then Mick helps out a lot now too. He's now a moderator on the page, so he does a lot. He helps out a lot.
Okay, good. Thanks, Mick. Appreciate that.
I do what I can.
Thank you. It's not a bad model, just need a little help.
Yeah, a lot of it so far seems to be just greeting new people, and
Yeah, for the most part, we very rarely, very, very, very rarely do we have any problems on the page.
I was honestly just really surprised by that one guy because it was the first day as a moderator. Yeah,
Well, Yeah, I think I had been watching him for a while anyway. And like you said, he I don't remember letting him in, but I could tell we were going to have trouble with him. But if you go through there, usually I'll check the page and see what they got on there. And just some of the things that he, some of his comments to people and stuff, I knew sooner or later he was going to rub somebody the wrong way.
Well, I sort of checked a bunch of the other model pages that I'm on, and I mean, he made a few nasty comments on ISM. He made a few nasty comments on a few of the other pages, and I'm just like, yeah, no, this guy's a troll.
Yeah, eventually, sooner or later, you're gonna. And then he got snippy, and it was like, okay, I just told him, look, man, just be respectful of other people, And then he got snippy with me, and that was it. Poof, gone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's such a small, unique community. Why in the hell would you want to go fucking around with it? Pardon my friend. Sorry.
No. That's okay. That's okay.
I forgot we were on. I didn't want to say anything.
No, we're still on. We're still live.
I know, and I didn't want to say stuff I shouldn't say. I get kids watching, and I'm very conscious of that.
Yeah. If it was later, then I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. Some of these people, man. I just, I don't know.
I know. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just running through here. Let's see. What you got here? And somebody's asking if you could use Wicked colors to airbrush on a shirt. Yeah, you can.
That's something I know nothing about. Airbrushing fabrics or T-shirts, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be a new one for me. I've never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I cut my teeth on that. That's what I cut my teeth doing, was T-shirts back in the 80s.
I've done a few leather jackets, but leather is not quite the same as fabric,
Yeah, never done like tanks or real 1-1 stuff. I've never done any of that. I really have no interest in it. And I know Gil has done a lot of that stuff.
Back in the 80s, I get back in the 80s is when, at least for most of us, people still do it now and they make a good living at it. But back in the 80s, man, when it first hit, man, you could make some serious money doing it, And then before you knew it, you'd go, because I had a little kiosk in the mall. Before you knew it, you had everybody and their mother were doing this, so you had to come up with other things to get people to come into to your little kiosk.
Or lower your price to such a level that it wasn't worth your time.
I started doing it out of the house, because you couldn't pay for the kiosk. So what I did, doing it out of the house, and it was still good, but the money came from other things, like painting other things,
Yeah.
And then once you get established that like there were some people, you had these guys that would I lost a lot of money doing that because I wouldn't do gang shirts, People wanted me, they would say, "Hey man, can you do this shirt? It's a gang logo." Wasn't gonna do it,
One of the things I lost big on was I used to do computer cases. Now, this is when kids were doing computer cases and they need to, need to buy some kind of computer case, and they want it.
Oh.
Cases for guys that wanted like flow through kids to watch the fluid that cooled their computers to run through it, get a couple of those. But then pretty soon, every time they could hear you were showing up to it. And it was like, you couldn't do it.
Yeah. Hold on, Frank. Let me see. You got to have your if you're going to try to get in, Frank, you have to have either your YouTube open or your Google Plus open. You have to sign into your Google Plus. Once you signed into your Google Plus, or then you click on the link, it'll bring you right into it if you got a webcam. But you have to have Google Plus open in order for it to bring you in here. He was just asking how he couldn't get in. He clicked on the link and he didn't do nothing. So if you don't have the Google Plus open, it's like, Yeah, no, we used to do that, and then I started doing sheet metal panels for people, and then like artwork, and then people, some companies, restaurants, you do their walls and stuff, we used to do that, and then cars, started working on cars, and then motorcycles, and then I broke my back, and that was it. I walked away from it all. I used to do it right here. This used to be a garage, Gary. Everything was done in here. That's an added garage, but this was the garage at one time. And my spray booth was where the bathroom is right now over here. That's where my spray booth was at.
Yeah, I knew you used to do a lot of big, bigger work than I've ever done.
Yeah. And now, now back in when I got back into it, before I started doing models, people were buying all these PlayStations and stuff, and they wanted people to dress them up. So I would have them take everything out and bring me the shell because I didn't want to be responsible for taking anything apart, So they would take it apart, they'd bring me the shell, and they'd ask me to paint them, So you do all kinds of crazy graphics on them and stuff. And then I've done a couple of computers. Lenny did his computer really cool not too long ago, about a year ago, right, Lenny?
Yep, sure did. The computer and my laptop.
And the laptop, yep. Lenny paints his car every 6 months, man.
Every 6 months, I paint that sucker. I get fed up with the colors. I got to get something different.
Yep, every 6 months that man's painting his car.
But see, Gil, what Lenny's not telling you is he's doing it with, a regular airbrush. So it takes him that long, 6 months, to paint the whole car. By the time it's painted, he's got to start all over again.
That's right.
Paint it again.
That's right, man. I'll take the truck to a show it one time, collect my first Best of Show trophy, come back home and start priming again.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were just using watercolors and it rains there every 6 months,
Ah, man, I just go there with a roller,
I know a guy did paint his car with a paint roller. Man, did that look crappy.
Yep, they do. Yeah, I was doing them here too in the garage until my neighbor turned me in. The freaking city gave me a $2,500 fine.
Really?
Yeah.
But why?
Because I was painting here in the garage. I guess they didn't like the smell. Oh, come on, it's candy paint. It's got a good smell. But,
Yeah, I love that smell, man.
Yeah, the city came out. They gave me a $2,500 ticket. They go, well, you're gonna have to stop. So I was already just the front end of the truck. I go, if I stop, are you gonna still give me the ticket? Well, yeah. Well, then I guess I might as well just finish. You're gonna give me the ticket anyway. So.
No warning, huh?
Nope, no warnings, man. That was it. I mean, I still do it. I still do it here. I don't care, but.
What, was it just because you didn't have like a paint booth that filtered it, or what?
Well, I mean, I've got this deal that goes across the bottom of the garage door. It has a fan. It has a fan. Sucks it out.
No?
I just
having something. Talking to some guys that.
I have to, Keith, I gotta mute you, man, because when you're talking, you're blowing. Okay, go ahead. What was that, Lenny?
I said I've got this thing that goes across the bottom of the garage door when I bring the garage door down. So it's got 4 fans into it with the filters, So it was all good to go. Just my neighbor, they didn't really know me, I guess, I had just got the house, so yeah. That's cool. They haven't complained no more about it. I think they just wanted to see what they could get away with, see if I was going to stop. Nah, it's just $25. It's just $2,500. That's all. Probably won't be the last one, But yeah, my poor truck, like I said, it gets painted every 6 months to a year. Then it gets stripped. I'll strip it down, remove all the paint, redo everything, the whole thing again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got to do it, I'm always doing something different to that truck, like the Lambo doors, the hydraulic bed that dumps, you name it, the airbags on the back. So it's just a toy.
How many cars you got in that driveway there, man?
There's about 8 of them.
And your motorcycle?
And yes, and my Harley's back here covered up. Yep.
You haven't ridden your Harley in a while, huh?
Nah, I haven't ridden in a while. In fact, I got to get another battery for it. It dead. It's dead.
It dead, Fred.
Dead.
Man, they show up again. You just got to tell them you can't stop Dr. Flake, man.
No, you can't stop me, man. I'll flake your ass. You don't leave me alone. Shit. No. But Dad, they've been cool lately, you know. I guess they've gotten to know me. I've had one of the ones that used to complain a lot came and asked me if I could paint the back part of his truck because it's faded. Yeah, 'cause they all faded out. They're getting to know me.
The stones on that person. Yeah. Oh yeah. Can you know? I used to call the cops on you, but can you paint my truck?
Paint my truck. Yeah. That's cool.
That's crazy.
Now, if I really want, if I don't want to do it here, my dad was in the military, so he's got access to the auto shop on Fort Bliss, so they have a big paint booth there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go over there, but yeah, sometimes it's just a hassle over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That plus, I think the military might be a little upset if you go flaking their tanks.
Yeah, huh? I go flake the tank.
And I've done exactly what Lenny's talking about. When I was in the service, they used to use their auto shops a lot. And they were really good. But you had to always go through all those safety things.
You do? You do? And you gotta wait. You gotta wait and see if there's an opening,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I ain't got time for that.
And we ain't got no time for that opening.
Nope, ain't got no time for that. I gotta get this stuff done.
I'm already getting a couple guys. Damn, Bill, you finished it? Shut up.
Hey, Gil, did you say you had a miniature to show me or something?
Did I have a what?
Miniature to show me? No? You say something? No. All right.
No, sir.
All right.
Steve, what were you putting on with the Q-tip before?
I was taking off my panel line accent
Oh, okay. All right.
with mineral spirits.
Yeah. I just saw you using the Q-tip, and I was like, wow, that's cool. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me get rid of these. Yeah, I gotta start dumping some of these damn pictures I got on my phone. Okay. Now I got to put a watermark on them. It's sad that sometimes you got to put watermarks on your stuff,
Well, if you don't want somebody to steal it, yeah.
It happens when you,
Frankie
especially, when you put your stuff on the internet. It's a sad part of it, man. That somebody will snag it,
Yeah, yeah. Do any of you guys check out a guy by the name of Frankie Day?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, Frankie's pretty good.
Yeah, Frankie's cool. Did you see? He put up a great video, where he discovered somebody selling a kit that he built like 20 years ago. And he posted pictures of his build, and they look really good. But the guy in his eBay seller, the eBay.
Oh, I think he froze.
Yep, he froze up.
Using Frankie's pictures to sell the kit.
And you know, he was kind of confused about it. Why is this guy using my picture and he's selling a kit? It's a partially built kit. I look like a freighter or something. I don't know what it was, but anyway, I found that kind of humorous that somebody would go to the trouble of finding Frankie Day's 20-year-old picture of a 20-year-old to sell his product.
No, I found a while back. It's been a while, but a while back I found a guy on somebody sent a link of a YouTube channel, Facebook page, and the banner, it had my Titan on.
Wow, really?
Yep. And I sent the guy the thing. I said, "Hey, that's a nice Titan you got there." Oh yeah. I said, "That's mine." I said, he took it down when I told him. I asked him if he would, take it down, or credit the. I told him take it down or credit the person that did it. He ended up taking it down.
Yep. I had a painting of mine done that way one time. An artist tried to take credit for a painting I'd done of a really fucked up clown-looking thing. And this was before I knew anything about really, putting videos or pictures up on the internet.
Okay. Okay.
You keep freezing up there.
You can. Bring a little back.
For a while. Somebody took a picture of it. And it
Like a
posted it
dog.
out on the. And this artist took credit for having made that painting. And it's like, excuse me, dude. No, I did that thing. I still have it. I couldn't sell this son of a bitch, so I still have it.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Some people do that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a shame, but it's some people do it.
Yeah, and this wasn't a small thing. This sucker's like 7 feet high by 4 feet wide. It's a huge fucking thing. And it's like, what? You did this? I don't think so, dude. Here, boom.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you would be, but it's just I've seen other people, friends of mine that in the community that it's happened to them too.
Yeah.
Yep. Like that. I went through that just a little while ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, well, those I don't know if you remember the purple car and the little green car I did for this kid that's been coming around.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that took first and best of show.
Get out of here! They literally what happened?
Yeah, they asked about who painted it, and he did. So they're trying to get him to do the paint work, and he came to me wanting to do it. But the thing is, I saw everything on Facebook, and a couple of guys that know who painted the cars, they came to me telling me that he was at the show, this last show a couple weekends ago, telling everybody that he's the one that did the paint and all that bullshit. So, yeah. So I sent him a message today, and he hasn't responded to me yet.
That takes some stones, ain't it, bro?
Yeah.
That takes some stones, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Lenny, it looks almost like a junior paint booth you're building there.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a little freaking paint booth.
Is that going to be for a diorama, Lenny?
Yeah. I went and bought all that foam today.
Did you get the pink stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yep.
Which car are you going to put in there?
I don't know yet. I'm probably just gonna get a one of the bodies that I use for test over there. Probably just gonna clean it up a little bit, flake it out, just set it in there.
Nice.
Yeah. Put a little guy in there with the gun and the hoses. Man.
Yeah, I've got that over here. I got another one over here. I've got the little compressor. I've got, you name it. I got some little welding torches.
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But I'm gonna build the shop from the inside, the shop, and then put this in the one corner, like going through the garage door. You'll go into that, and yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
I kind of got into it when I did that cheapy foam back there with the bricks.
Yeah. Now, are you gonna enter it in a show or just put it up in your shop?
I'm just gonna put it up, but if I come across doing another show, I'll take it. You know.
You see, here's the thing you don't understand about Lenny. Somebody will walk into his shop and say, "Hey, man, I'll give you something." Out the door.
Out the door. I don't care. Out the door. Price is right. I don't care.
Right, Lenny don't care. You're gonna give me how much? How many have you kept, Lenny? How many have you kept in the last 8 months?
How many I've kept? I think I got 1, 2. I got about maybe 5 or 6 cars left over there that I've kept.
I need to go out there and buy a piece of his art when I'm out there. Well, count on it, Lenny.
I got it over there.
Lenny takes you to his shop, and he got the brothers that come in there, and he just whoop, right out the door.
Right out the door.
Lenny glued together toenail clippings. He could sell them right out the door.
He'll sell them. And don't laugh. He'll sell you the toenail clippings if you can.
I'll paint them suckers up too. That's them.
That's what it's about, right, Lenny?
That's right.
All about.
Hey, if they're willing to pay for them, right, Lenny?
That's right. I don't care. Someone comes
Hey,
up
Gil,
to me. I give you so much money for your kid. Okay, it's for sale. I don't care.
Hey, Gil, you're going to be on for a bit?
I don't know, maybe about another hour. All right, Keith.
Okay. I just got to go for like a quick 10, 20-minute run.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll be back.
He's going to smoke a big cigarette.
You taking off, Keith?
Yeah, man.
All right, buddy. Good seeing you, man. You take care.
Good. Hey.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we got that one. It's just nice to have a couple of things off my bench here. That's not going to last long, though.
Yep.
All right. Okay. You know what? Let me take this off of the live. I want to thank everybody out there for watching. I appreciate all the support. So do the guys do too. Probably about Wednesday or so, I'll put one up on Red Dragon Waterworks. You guys have a good one, man. Have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and build a goddamn mountain, guys. Yeah.